Welcome to the Pseudo Electro podcast that we did completely out of nowhere. Today we have Shannon from the Anime Misfits.
Hi, tip your waitresses.
Fulminatus.
Yo.
Stuffy. Okay, and Biogundam. Stuffy, are you trying to talk? Because I can't hear you. God damn it, I need a refresh.
Others go,
What the fuck?
Fuck me.
Okay,
Oh god,
what
that's
the
such an old
Okay,
one,
I
man.
just
That is
came-
old.
Yeah, you're not emphasizing the A enough, and it's just you just kind of like spare it out. I give you a 3 on the Ebonics-o-meter, which
Okay.
okay, first of all, that was from the Ebonics meter. That was from the Budweiser commercial.
Yeah, you don't. Okay, that was probably before she was born.
I mean, I remember it from Scary Movie.
Yeah,
That
it
was
was-
making fun of the Budweiser commercial.
Yeah.
there's a Budweiser commercial.
Yeah, like this was right after the frogs, but before the hot chick.
Yeah, I probably wasn't born around that time.
The Hot Chicks was such an awful fucking movie. Oh my god.
Oh no, I was just talking about until they figured out that putting girls with giant titties was going to sell more beer than frogs.
Hey, is it okay if Joe joins? He's
Oh,
going to
hell
be back.
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
okay with
Yeah.
it.
Joe,
All right.
Joe. Oh,
All right, I'm gonna go
wait,
get it. I'm gonna go get. I'm
amazing.
I'm gonna go get something to drink and have a cigarette. I'll be black.
people.
Okay. Make sure to drag it
I'm
in
just
whenever
traveling,
you
so I can't be arrested.
What?
I'm just traveling, so I can't be arrested. I'll
This
cite
is
the
not-
articles of Confederation, motherfucker.
Yeah, this is vodka I bought at the alcohol shop like 2 weeks ago, and it's fucking amazing.
Okay.
Delicious, great shit. Yeah, but the regular at Magic High School is absolute fucking garbage. Like even my buddies from the light novel podcast think it's garbage as well. I mean, and light novels are already shit to begin with, so I mean, it's garbage for garbage.
A garbage if a garbage is my treasure.
That's the only.
Whatever
way
you say,
to
Oscar the
spell.
Grouch.
What?
I kind of love the fact that it's finally getting close to fall.
It's still summer heat over here. Someone give me their cold.
I mean, it was like 84 today, so
It's been in the
Look-
high 90s here. Like, someone give me their cold.
That doesn't make you actually cold, though.
yeah, like this is technically fall weather for where I live.
Oh shit! It's 68 degrees. Hot dog. Oh, it's gonna be 9. It's gonna be 89 tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So
Oh,
what-
it's 72.
So what you been up to with anime and whatnot?
Finishing up.
Last night I watched the Legion of Duo, which is absolute shit.
I was continuing my Hero Aka marathon. I finally got around to watching the series.
Oh, My Hero Academia,
Yeah.
the show I gave
Uh.
3.
I mean, like I hadn't watched it when the hype was real because I was going through a depressing phase, and slice of life anime pretty much filled my soul for that point. So now that I'm not depressed as much anymore, I'm watching it and I'm enjoying it more than I thought I did.
Let me introduce you to the world of slice of life manga. It'll take up way more time than the anime.
Read
What?
Komi-san.
It's usually the
No,
other way around.
I just fucking pinned something that I'm actually enjoying in the manga chat.
It's
I
Joe. Joe. Oh, he's gone.
Who-
Fucking
who-
cockblocker.
who
I
joined?
mean, he's
Oh,
just
yeah.
going to suggest Sweetness and Lightning.
Oh, sweetness and lightning.
I've heard of that show. I never watched it, but I've been getting into.
Just read it.
It's good.
Why is all your solutions just read it? No one wants to read. A specific.
I'll read it. I'll read Komi-san to you, then you lazy motherfucker.
Oh, I mean.
Are you
I'd
gonna
be
act
okay.
out all the parts?
Honestly, I see Komi-san getting an anime soon.
It is.
Yes, I will.
I'm
I will
really
do
hoping
voices.
that PV for Dungeon Meshi is real, and not just a proof of
Oh wait,
concept.
no, it wasn't Komi-san that guy now, so it was something else. Never mind.
Because I just want Dungeon Meshi anime to exist.
Dungeon.
I want my
Meshi.
damn Komi-san anime.
Yeah, freaking Kami-san.
Because Dungeon
fight.
Meshi is literally just fluffy Goblin Slayer.
Oh, seriously? Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
dude.
wait. Are we talking
okay.
about Gunji Mashi about the one about the sister getting with the elf ears?
Don't
and then
spoil like. Yeah, we're the one with Marcel, who is literally best girl. That poor dog.
I saw
Rip.
that manga completely by accident. It's really good.
Yeah,
It
it's
gets real
literally.
fast.
Yeah. I still love when they have to pick magics, and she's like, you take a really long rope, tie it to a dog, and then the dog yanks it out. Okay, well, what happens to the dog? We don't talk about that.
That's rather suspect. Like, what happens to the dog? Nothing.
No, they go into detail because of the reason you need the really long rope.
Oh.
Yeah, like, because it is a fantasy novel, the folklore around Mandrake Root is real.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm kind of
Yeah,
getting
that
tired
poor
of saying
fucking dog.
Mandrake Root in media.
They don't have to go into detail because you just see the Dungeon Meshi is great for reaction images.
So is Komi-san and Kaguya-sama. The small thread.
Kaguya-san is amazing just because of Daddy.
You can call me Love Daddy. Oh, that was so fucking hilarious. I love the part where she turns into a fucking chibi and so does the guy, and they're like flapping their arms and shit, and then when someone walks in, she's like, what the fuck is going on?
Flap, flap, flap.
So
Slap,
great.
slap, slap. Flap,
Oh.
flap, flap. Flap, slap.
What up, Daddy, in the house? Oh,
I've missed you. Okay, I have a unpopular opinion. Daisuke was a bad idea from the start and should have never happened.
I have an unpopular opinion. Crunchyroll was a bad idea from the start and should have never have happened.
I have also
I
an
mean,
unpopular
yes,
opinion.
subscription-based
Boku no
piloting
Hero is
websites
shit
should have
and
never happened.
I have an even more unpopular opinion. Anime should have never have happened.
Speak it the good Lord's word.
I'm still waiting for Fallen Joe. I'm still waiting.
Not
for
even
my
going to argue with the fact that anime shouldn't have happened at this point.
Yeah, is Full asking to be moved in?
I don't know. People thought the Area 51 meme wasn't going to happen the way it did, and look what happened.
But it did. Like someone,
By
they
the way,
fucking
guys-
Naruto run, mad lad.
Dude,
By
a
the way, guys,
Dachi, dude.
Uh,
Dachi.
Only podcast members can pull them in. They can't normally join.
Understandable.
Oh,
What is
that would have
happening?
been a helpful thing to have told us. Well,
I've told y'all
Me?
this before.
yeah,
So-
but most of us didn't care.
I didn't know. It's Joe. Hi, Joe.
Yo, how's it going?
And
So,
now
what
we
is the
have
point of the
Joe
podcast?
From Pause and Select.
What
There's
is
no
that?
point. I finally figured out how to stream WoW and also have chat on. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let me see how that goes. So it
No,
gives
no.
people.
You don't use. Hold on, Otaku. You don't use YouTube in dark mode?
I do. It's just what's it called? For some reason
Creative
the
Studio.
pop-out chat doesn't have a dark mode like that.
Huh.
I don't know how to fix it, and I was trying to do look up a pop-out chat that was good, but that wasn't working either.
Weird.
Like one that had would get rid of the background. and have
Poor
custom
Edelgard.
All right.
So, did you join the Naruto running to Area 51 to get your alien waifu?
No, dude. Fucking Adachi, dog.
Yeah,
Oh, you're about them bitches and whores?
What the fuck are you talking about? Adachi, dude.
What?
You said Adachi. I'm thinking of
yeah.
Persona 4.
Yeah.
I was thinking of
You're
Persona
talking about
5.
the
How does
webcomic
Adachi
that
relate to Persona
we
5?
said that?
Mm-hmm.
Persona 4, you faggot, not Persona 5.
Yeah, I know.
Hey,
That's why I said. That's why I said. How does Adachi refer? Oh, it doesn't.
Well then.
Everyone in here being
You
a
two
bunch
guys-
of bigots.
Hold on a minute. I barely said anything.
I'm not
Are
a
those any-
goddamn
He's just
bigot. What the
bigotry.
fuck are
Well,
you
that's
talking
because
about?
you're a
God damn it.
Californian.
Ah.
He's a commie.
Hey, remember,
I'm
can't
a
be a bigot.
Marxist.
Technically in a minority country.
But yeah, you're from South Africa.
Oh, fuck off.
Wait, does it count as a minority when you truly had all the power?
I mean, hey, I can play whatever card I want. I was born in the US, but I live in a minority country. I'm a minority when I want and white when I want.
Hey.
Wait, do you have dual citizenship? I win every argument. Actually, I don't.
No, that just means you're
Except
double.
for your admission test to college.
No, that just means you're double privileged. You have white American privilege and minority privilege. Thus, you lose every argument.
Oh, did you guys hear about
We cancel each other out.
Did you guys hear about Justin Trudeau's brown face?
Oh yeah,
he-
he can't.
Oh, yeah,
lost
I
count how
saw
many
that.
times he did
Yeah,
it.
the freaking yeah, you pretty much lose count, and then he
It's like
blames it
1,
all
2,
on-
3. I don't know. There might be more.
I
Fuck it, I
know.
lost count.
Full back in, because I'm on my phone.
All right.
Fuck, I can't drag him in. What the fuck?
He's an AFK.
I started lagging a bit.
I'm solved.
All
Let's
right.
see. Is it lagging the stream again?
Joe, versus full. Round 1.
I
Fight!
think my internet
Fight,
just got
fight,
a lot
fight,
slower
fight,
right
Maybe
now.
fight.
versus.
Fight Joe.
It'd be
Hey,
great.
saying I was talking shit. Hold on for a second. I gotta go grab.
Wait, we gotta make sure.
I had to
I
take a
think they're
piss,
about the
I'll be right
same
back.
height, so it can work.
Wait,
But,
what?
like, we're gonna have them weigh in. I'm going to have to like talk to some people, make sure everything's cool with the boxing commission.
Hey Joe, I have a question.
I know. Got the vodka ready.
Are you a Frappuccino man or one that takes his coffee nice and black?
Well, you know that you. Can
That already sounds fucking loaded.
Yeah. About
Oh,
as
I
well.
take my coffee black.
See, I take my coffee Irish.
I don't even
Good
take
man.
coffee.
I don't think that much either.
Is full talking?
Moving on your left. Who, me? No, I
Oh,
just
okay.
opened the can or bottle.
Yeah, the
They're
raid was kind of
asking you a
disappointing, but that's
question.
because nobody wanted to go to jail.
Who's asking me what? I can't hear because
Because why?
Wait, Zombie, did you say it was no one wanted to go to jail? That's not how breaking into a top secret government facility works.
Okay, nobody wanted to get shot and then go to jail and then get shot again. Was there one woman that actually got arrested? There's some guy that got
Yeah,
arrested because he was
probably.
pissing in
4 or
public.
5 people got arrested. Somebody.
Like, everyone handled it properly. They just turned it into the next Burning Man.
Mhm.
I'm surprised it was as
I'm
civil
surprised.
as it was. There was a few people, but nothing really broke out.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm
that
actually
they
surprised
even
That's
That's
because it was
showed
a
up.
bunch of meme lords. Like, these are people that are actually harmless.
Yeah, meme lords are all harmless. Just look at Christchurch.
No, hey.
To be fair,
You're confusing
he wasn't-
meme lords with edge lords. There's
Yeah, he wasn't
By the
even
way,
a
I live
good
in that
meme
country
lord.
and I lived in that
Like,
town,
the
so
people
no
who
thank you.
the people who made the gift thread based off of
Oh
him
my
were
God.
amazing meme lords.
I love that gift thread. That gift thread was fucking amazing.
Especially
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Oh,
So wait, somebody asked me a question. What was it?
How do you take your coffee? Normal or black? Or something like that. I don't fucking know.
I said, do you take a Frappuccino or do you take your coffee black?
I like my coffee like I like my women.
White.
Hot, black, and tall.
I was about to say hot, black, and bitter.
I see.
Okay, so Fool, you're a man of culture.
Uh-huh.
I try to be. I knew anime was going to get something out of that.
Yeah.
See, my way of handling it is I take my coffee like I like my
I
women.
don't know what you are talking
Cold, black, and
about.
full of hate.
Wait, what? What black and full of hate?
They was kings, nigga.
I was innocently asking a question about Starbucks. You don't know what's in my head.
I don't like Starbucks. I don't go there. I have a
I don't know.
I have a
what's
couple
in
local
anyone's
coffee
head.
shops I
That
hit.
would be me being able to understand humans.
Oh.
Wait, who's giving head?
Full? No, let's get Kevin. At least with Kevin, it's not gay.
Okay.
So
How would that work with everyone?
See,
So
then let's just get Dimitri. It's still gay, but at least no one cares.
Yeah.
You know, there's like fucking porn of Dimitri. It's so fucking weird. Like people draw porn of him, and it's just and I'm looking at this. It's just
Yes,
has-
because he retweet. I know there's porn of Dimitri because he fucking retweets it.
All
That's
the time.
horrible.
Yeah.
He
that
actually
is-
has.
I've got one picture saved. Let me go find it.
Hey,
Wait, are you gonna
hey,
tell-
Go find it.
No.
Hey, if
please.
if you just go to what's it called, Dimitri's fucking Twitch, he has a link to all not safe for work fan art he's ever gotten.
I would be scared, honestly, if I got random porn of myself.
Yeah, but he's a dude, so he doesn't care.
I'd be 100%.
I'm a dude. I'd be
I need to
really
look up. I need
kind
to
of
look.
weirded out by
I
that.
need to look this up.
I'd be
Well, it would
weirded
be-
out. I've never shown
it
my
would-
fucking face.
Well,
I
then
could still
again,
do it.
Honestly, if I got
Just draw a
like, if
random
I got fan art
tribal
porn of
African.
myself, I'd be like, fuck, I need to do it.
Fuck you. That's it.
Oh
You're
yeah,
getting
did you hear that
AIDS.
Dimitri's voicing a succubus on a porn game?
Yeah.
Yes, I was
Yeah,
in his
yeah.
stream last night.
Yo, you gotta
Well,
respect the
today.
grind, dude.
Yeah, I gotta respect that shiny Mewtwo grind, man.
Hey, it's
Shit's nuts.
If
it's
somebody
not
drew,
gay
if,
it's
if
an
somebody,
anime.
if somebody drew porn at Joe, it would have to have him saying, "Cite your shit." It would have to have
So
that.
it would be
Come on,
stat
man.
porn.
If
Like,
somebody-
automatically,
look,
his catchphrase being cite your shit
if somebody
immediately
drew
means
porn
there will
of
be
me,
scat.
right?
Scat.
It
Yeah,
has to
there
be
you go.
accurate, therefore I have to be like 8 feet tall, alright, okay?
Yeah.
Mm.
I have to be a giant, right?
unless
He
there
has
was
to
a
be a
matter of
monk.
Exactly.
how many people are
That's what's
watching?
fiction.
Like, he's got to at least have a 12-inch dick.
Exactly. At least.
Wait, but he's
They'd be like, how big is your dick? And it's just like, it's like 4 acres long. They'd be like, damn, it's 4 acres long.
The rest of his
Tall.
body, yeah, it doesn't have any
Watch
blood at
me
all.
as I
It'll
cite
go
my
soup.
shit.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh,
I've never gotten hard in my life because I will literally die if I do.
Well, at least it's long
I mean,
enough.
hey,
Hey,
not fully.
That's actually
at least.
around 15
Yeah.
inches you'll die.
yeah, isn't it
Longer
like
and
13
longer.
inches and you will and you start to get lightheaded?
He
I can't
puts
imagine
the-
a dude having a 15-inch dick. Like, Jesus, there's be very intensive on your blood flow.
Yeah,
Apparently
I can't,
he-
imagine, I can't imagine a dude having one. I can certainly imagine a female having one.
Well, what are we talking about?
You know, I saw that coming.
I mean,
you
you've
imagine-
all seen Futaba
Explain- no, no, no,
before, so
explain.
Yeah, it's possible to say that.
Dude, you know how,
Yeah,
how
the
convenient
freaking-
it would
Wait,
be
did you
if your
just ask
dick-
us to explain how you...
It's,
Can you imagine how
it-
convenient it would be if your penis was like 30 centimeters exactly? Because then you can just tattoo a ruler on your dick. You're like, I never need a ruler ever again.
That's actually a good idea.
Oh, dude, here's a Monroe has like an account on In Hentai.
Oh, really?
That does not surprise me.
Yeah,
No,
I know.
I just found it.
why would
Well,
you
you
actually
people-
give yourself an account on something?
Why would you tape
Like-
a ruler to someone's dick?
He said tattoo.
I said tattoo.
Oh, tattoo.
I said something worse.
I think you mean better.
Okay, I know a dude who actually has the word milk tattooed on his dick
Also, I found that on
Why?
Safe Work Gallery, by the way.
because it does the body good.
Oh my god.
Okay, wouldn't that be painful though? Like,
What? Okay, you're asking if that would be painful? The dude also has a fucking Jacob's ladder. So his idea of painful and ours are very different.
Okay, have you ever heard one about the guy who got his wife's name tattooed on his dick?
Oh my god.
Oh god, I'd
Let
hate
me
to hear what
guess.
happened when they got
She's
divorced.
No. As a joke goes, the guy was married to a chick named Wendy, so he got his wife's name Wendy tattooed on his dick. But when it was limp, it only had the W, the N, and the Y on it. And
oh god, so it just said Y.
The WD and the Y on it, and so it had to get hard before he could, see his wife's name. But like he's at the bathroom and he's taking a piss and he looks over and there's a black guy next to him and the black guy's got a W, a D, and a Y on his dick. And he's like, "Oh, your wife's name is Wendy too?" And he says, "Nah, man. It says welcome to Jamaica, man. Have a nice day."
Oh man. So, my university fucked up big time again. So imagine having to get like into all of your courses for the semester. You choose them all. You put, okay, I want to get this one. I've got a friend that technically has no courses for the semester that starts on Monday.
Do you happen to live in Ontario?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh,
Are you white or male?
No, man.
Yes.
Wait,
See,
you're white?
You're asking that, but if you lived
white.
in,
You ain't white.
see, if he lived in Canada, he could just go until I paint myself.
No, but then the thing is, apparently all the courses that would be
my Prime Minister
automatically subscribed
my king.
fucked up.
Fucking
So
Brown
nobody's
Face so
getting
many
those
times
courses.
He literally does not remember.
And the worst part was, he's not only not getting the courses he should be automatically subscribed, he didn't get any of the courses he actually wanted. So at the end of the day, fuckers got nothing to go to uni for the entire semester.
Oh, that's great.
Wait, he didn't get into any of the. When's the end drop out?
The entire like inscription system got fucked up big time.
Well, I mean, I don't know how it works down there. You said you're in Chile, right?
Yeah, but I want you to understand one thing. We are in the computer engineering faculty, and it fucked this bad.
Well, I don't know, man. My advice would be wait until like the first, like after the first couple of days of classes, people are going to be doing the whole drop ad thing.
No, it's going to get solved. It's something similar happened last year. But the thing is, again, computer sciences majors. Yeah, the thing fucks up every single semester, and they still haven't fixed.
Oh, computer science? Are we talking about plot again?
I mean,
I
this
computer
doesn't.
science.
No,
I really wish I could say that this surprises me.
The reason I call it a computer science is because apparently, like in English, it sounds kind of like weird, like engineering. No, it's informatics engineering or engineering informatics.
Information engineering.
And my school is just called
it's not
computer
information
fundamentals or IT.
That's the thing. It's not information engineering. That's completely different. That's why
in my school they just call it IT
computer
or
science.
Yeah, in my school they just call it IT or computer science or computer fundamentals or yada yada yada. Like not information engineering.
I kind of get the information engineering at my school when I went. They also kind of confused it with forensics a lot by calling it a different name.
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah, well, at my school, like in the classes, the teachers literally taught us how to break into people's homes using computers. I'm like, okay, that's cool.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah, that's cool.
You don't want to know what my mental image was of that.
No,
they literally had school.
You're completely right. I don't.
I'm pretty sure it's the same one I just got.
Dude, they literally teach us how to break into people's homes using the internet. Like that was a lecture at one of my classes. I'm like,
Yeah, that's not the image I got.
That's not the image I got either.
Oh, you motherfuckers.
Yeah, are
Do you
you
mean-
sure you actually entered the correct course?
My mental image I got was like you would hack a like webcam as either someone was like doing it or
Me and Stuffy probably both thought of like,
that was
grabbing
the other
computer.
class we did as well.
No. Me and
And throwing it through a window? Yes.
Yes. Well, mine was throwing it and breaking the doorknob.
And now you know you unplug your webcam at night.
Honestly, yeah. Take some electrical tape, put it over your webcam.
If you have
Just
a webcam,
that's good policy.
if you have a webcam on your laptop, the easiest thing is just to put a band-aid over it. It doesn't get sticky from the part of the band-aid that isn't sticky, and it's easily removable.
Yeah, but
I always
I
say
have
electrical tape because who wants to use the webcam? Period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a
I
webcam,
have,
but it's unplugged.
I have duct tape on it.
Oh,
If I wanted to use my webcam, I would buy a decent quality webcam.
There's a better way. You know what? You can put the duct tape either on the webcam or your face. Either way, they're not gonna know who you are.
yeah, that's a good point. Oh look, I see potato salad on the table. I'll be right back.
She's getting duct tape.
Fuck it, man.
Why does no one think about that immediately?
It's literally one of the first things I did when I got a laptop.
Yeah.
I
Dude, I remember when Mark Zuckerberg, like, this was probably 2007, 2008, talked about, I immediately put electrical tape over my webcam and unplug the microphone jack.
Yeah.
Because, and if that dude's telling you that he does it, probably a good idea to do it too.
It's just easy. Just go to the Nest Cam repository and you realize why the fuck you want your webcam tape.
Yeah, because by the way, at school they literally teach us how to do that. So
yeah, and it's a good thing. It's a really good thing to learn that.
Yeah, hacking fundamentals, how to spy on your neighbors using the computer.
Yeah.
Anything.
Also, we had a breaking and entering class as well.
I mean, my friend and I constantly joke about the NSA agent that has our file.
What?
Don't worry, the guy also jokes about it too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
There's this fucking rule of me I'm trying to find.
Rule you're trying to find? Like what?
Like there's going to be a point where if you don't have your webcam like tapered, you're gonna go to rule 34 and you're gonna find that the NSA agent actually drew you.
Honestly, I would laugh my ass off if we did that because I'm ugly as fuck.
I have now officially taped my potato salad onto my webcam. I mean my band.
Ah, yes, that's how it works.
Oh, what if I can't? No, I can't turn my webcam on. No, I don't want to show what I look like. I've got like a fucking moustache and shit growing at the moment. I gotta shave.
Yeah.
You still there, Joe?
Yeah.
No, he bounced.
Oh, why? Too many people.
Joe died.
Who knows? I just noticed he bounced.
Yeah,
we couldn't get a word in edgewise. That and his
Probably not wanting to see the fuck ton of fucking Dimitri porn.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, that could be.
You know.
Wait, did y'all like spam that in chat?
No,
I didn't.
No.
No, only I think like a link to Twitter, and the other one's just Dimitri wearing a kimono. I'm not wrong.
You can totally delete those. I'm happy to delete those.
I don't care. Not like it's gay or anything.
One of those is pretty fucking gay.
Yeah, one of them's pretty fucking gay, man.
Should we ping Dimitri and ask his thoughts on this art?
Important question. Who is Dimitri?
Dimitri is our goddess.
Oh.
No.
I'm just joking.
No, Rikafag's a god.
God is me.
I was going to say base manlet, but okay.
Oof. Dimitri is a streamer called the S. Monroe Show.
Oh, I know. Oh, I've heard of S. Monroe.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in here. He comes in to chat every once in a while.
Yeah, we just spam, and then whenever he chats, we just spam the chat with his porn. So.
Oh, he went to join his voice in the Blast Blue discussion.
The what?
Blast Blue. They announced a new character pack, including a Dutch.
Okay.
Okay, how much is that one going to cost?
No fucking clue, but perhaps it's finally going to be time for me to get the game. I don't know.
I mean, for porn, that's actually drawn pretty well.
Yeah,
Ah,
What kind of porn are you looking
Yeah,
at
I
that that's
know.
done
I'm
well?
like, wait. I'm like, wait, what?
you know, I'm looking at the one in the chat. It's the only one
Yeah,
in there.
that's not drawn that well.
Yeah, they're better ones. Like here's some better ones as
No,
well. But just
I'm
go.
just
Oh my
thinking-
god, don't drop more porn, dude.
No, I'm just thinking of that simple line where you say, "For porn, this is drawn well," and I'm like, where are you watching porn where it's not drawn well?
Mm-hmm.
Tumblr.
Oof.
I'm
No
not really a
standards.
Tumblr person.
Rip Tumblr porn.
I got
Well,
My
Let's
porn.
give
Tumblr porn is like
Hashtag give Tumblr their porn back.
It was quite literally the entire reason the website was doing
Okay,
so
wait.
well.
Tumblr has some of the best and worst.
Didn't they
It,
purge
Yeah.
it all?
like, it may have all the worst, but it also has all the best.
But
Yes.
didn't they like purge it all?
No.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
got
they
rid of it
did
all or something
a
like
long
that a
time
while
ago.
ago.
I'm pretty
yeah,
sure
that's
they
why
did.
Tumblr, like, that's why Twitter is bad now.
Yeah, them fuckers went to Twitter and now they're just fucking everything up.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, fucking Twitter porn is great.
Didn't the Tumblr people?
Yeah, that is true. I will agree with that.
it got
And
it.
Pixel.
Oh, yeah,
rated
Joe-
for
Joe-
CP.
I think Joe wants to come back
Weirdly,
in.
It's the
Okay.
mixed bag.
I know, and bring them in.
Bio, bring him in.
Hey.
Yo, what's up, Joe?
Hello, hello.
Yo, Joe!
I didn't know you were talking about that,
Yeah,
Adachi.
put
I
him
thought
up
you were talking
again.
about someone else, but never mind.
Do you have any of those cotton sluts?
Get out, get. Oh man, I can't do the voice, alright.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
We can.
Do you have any cotton sluts? I'd like to find some cotton sluts.
Kim Lemoyne from.
Oh no, his
Oh
voice
look!
sounds
Oh
like
fuck! I can't do the voice. Fuck.
Jadolph Lemoyne.
yeah, no, his voice sounds like rocks grinding together in his throat.
Yeah, you know,
Like
West
little-
Nile do that to you.
West Nile virus.
I mean, that's actually what did it, so.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Oh.
base West Nile chan.
Look, itch. No, I can't do the voice. Fuck. I'm trying to fucking do it, but it's really
Here's the
hard.
trick. Like, bend your back until you start to compress your diaphragm and solar plexus.
Oh look, a bitch. Is that better?
I don't even.
I
need it
can't
to-
believe.
Don't you have muscles inside your chest that you can just?
Yeah, I can do that too, but it kills stuff.
What the fuck? Why are we talking like this? This fucking hurts.
Look, I'm gonna talk like that within the next 20 or 30 years anyway because I smoke. So
Oof.
Yeah, that's actually one reason I'm glad I quit
I
smoking.
smoke.
That and now cigarettes are like $6 a pack down here.
That's why.
Oh, poor
Bucks a
baby! It's
pack,
like
hey.
$8.50, and God forbid you live in New York City.
And that's
They're
why.
like
Dude,
13
cigarettes where I
bucks.
come from is like $20 a pack. It's cheaper to get alcohol.
That's why I quit smoking way before I started.
Yeah, you know what?
That's
That's
one
for
way.
quitters. You're a quitter, dude.
Well,
I mean,
My mother
I
said I'm not
started rolling my own before
know,
I quit, but
I thought you were all for quitting, hitting and quitting. But I
What?
guess anytime it goes, you have
He's a
to stick to your
savage.
stun.
He's a savage. Don't. He's totally savage.
Well then.
wait. Are we talking about pumping and dumping?
oh, fucking
Yes.
King Hassan.
Hitting.
God.
I am extremely happy the fact that the Babylonia anime is gonna be. I think it's next month, right?
The what anime?
The Babylonian, the one with Gilgamesh of the Fate series. I'm looking
Yeah,
forward to
the-
that.
Yeah, the one where he's not a
I'm
dick.
looking forward to
Dude.
just one moment. The moment where King Hassan just drops down.
You realize for a second like how fired up I was right until you said from Fate, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah, like I'm kind of
Wow.
thinking.
It's
See,
not.
I'm just upset that
It's.
Vinland Saga is only like 12 or 13 episodes.
yeah, dude.
no.
Oh man,
Okay,
dude,
which-
I'm digging it. It's good.
Which person is supposed to be the main character in this one? Do you
In
happen to
what?
know?
The main character in this one. What do you mean?
The Fate.
Self-insert gender bin bullshit. That's the
No,
main
okay,
character.
okay,
So,
no,
Hasana's life.
It's Gudao, not Gudako. It's Gudao in this one. Like I'm pretty sure in the manga it's always gonna be Gudako, but in the anime it will always be Gudao.
Okay.
By the way, I have a whole like fucking folder of these like King Hassan quotes. They're absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, it's fucking wonderful, man. Just ban them at some other point.
Dude, I don't know. After I saw Fate Zero, I'm just all other Fate shit just is nowhere near as interesting. I tried to watch Fate Stay Night.
Yeah, because all other Fate is Fate Stay Night, even though every single Fate is different.
I mean, Carnival Phantasm was pretty interesting.
I have to give it another try. Well, I at least have to give Fate Stay Night
Carnival
another try.
Phantasm is quite literally a shitpost.
No one remembered which one Carnival Phantasm was.
Carnival Phantasm.
And India Gohan was unironically addictive.
Yeah, it's really fun, but it's a fucking shitpost, and I love it.
Yeah, Carnival Phantasm is great. I've actually watched. I think I've watched all the Carnival Phantasms.
Let's all remember the glory of Berserkar.
NNJ, happy birthday. Or not NNJ. NJJ, happy birthday. Someone in chat.
Fucking Berserker trying to just get a pack of batteries.
I could probably, actually look at chat.
Yeah, we can.
No, I do.
No, I just wasn't bothering to.
Does anyone remember the Karl Marx cartoon? No, but I do remember the Hitler manga.
That's from like the late '90s, right?
There's a lot, if I remember right, because I remember when I looked up. I don't know which one it was. I either looked up Stalin or Marx, and I saw there was enough of that one person to have him in your top 10 list, like every slot of your top 10.
How about Japanese Jesus anime? You know,
yeah, Jesus the Buddha. That was actually legit good.
Yeah, the guy from Onshinrikyo.
No way I could say no to my
God.
What?
That was not done by the guy from Om Shinrikyo, was it?
No, I'm talking about the anime they made about the guy from Om Shinrikyo.
Oh, they made an. Well.
Yeah, chubby Japanese Jesus. Come on, if you.
Oh shit! I forgot about that one.
I know.
Yeah,
what
there
you're
you go.
talking about,
He looks
yeah.
like chubby Japanese Jesus.
Which is a different thing.
Oh.
You see, Mega Meme gets it. King Hassan. By the way, these are actually quotes from the actual mobile game, by the way, as well. Some of them.
Yeah, I don't think he says by Allah, but most of them actually are.
She is even worse. I love the fact his eyes are glowing.
I don't know when there's gonna be a raid up for Hassan.
Once he starts going to Piker.
The fucking raid.
Oh yeah,
ups.
this meme is great, by the way.
Fucking raid ups. They're a fucking lot. Fucking ton.
Well, let's not start posting memes again.
Why not?
Yeah. That just degenerates.
Because then I'm just going to start posting reaction images, and it's going to degenerate. It's going to just spiral out of control until I start posting bondage porn.
Okay.
Y'all are already degenerate, so.
I spaced out for like 2 seconds, and all I hear is bondage porn when my brain comes back.
Well, we're not too far off from that. I mean, we can continue pushing on and reach that point.
I mean, if you want me to, I can go beyond the limits, but
it's a couple of images ahead. But
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I don't know.
Are you?
What am up with?
I don't.
Are you?
Map with?
Unknown. Are you streaming right now? This conversation. Yep.
Yes.
You know what? Come up with a decent topic for us to talk about.
I was about to say, I got
Fold, did you get my message? Fold, did you get my message?
Oh my god.
Did you get that thing I sent you?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I'd like to talk to you about that series like later on.
Oh, wait, I know something we can talk about. Dr. Stone.
Regular at Magical High School.
Oh, Dr. Stone.
I'm like 2 episodes behind.
Me too.
Of what?
Dr. Stone. We're both 2 episodes behind.
Oh my god. I probably have to start watching that.
I mean, I'm just sitting here like, I really want to make a D&D character like Thorkill.
haven't even watched that anime.
Oh, dude.
I did
Like,
a video.
How do you beat the just fuck your boat? I'm gonna throw a log on it.
Yeah. Yeah. What kind of like that guy has like a strength of like at least 18? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Oh
probably,
no, I'm
and a
pretty
constitution.
sure it's at least 25 actually.
Uh,
That log had to be 500-600 pounds, man.
You're probably right. Honestly, he's probably like a third or fourth edition character. Because like in second edition, you can't get. Well, no, in second edition it would be like 18 with the percentile after it. Like,
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Belt of Hill Giant Strength +6, probably 8th level, and you rolled well. You could do
I've
it.
had a third edition character who had like 30 strength, and that was like before Rage because he was a barbarian.
How did we already get back on D&D?
I don't know. I thought we were talking about. I got confused.
I know.
Are we talking about
What-
Dr. Stone or D&D or
But-
D&D Dr. Stone?
Here's the thing. Then you could. He'd also have to be proficient in improvised weapons because you cannot say that a log is a martial or exotic weapon. Actually,
No.
you might be able to get away with exotic weapon proficiency log and fuck you boulders.
Well, it's funny.
Oh!
He's chucking giant ass freaking
No,
boulders at
8th level fighter,
He's a
half
one-man.
giant, master thrower class. You could either do master thrower or hulking hurler prestige class.
What the hell are you doing, Bio? Posting this shit in I don't know.
Stop
Okay.
discriminating against people with autism.
No.
He's posting what all the stats do in D&D. And the bonuses that you get, or penalties that you get for having like high or low scores.
Oh wait, I know. Bio.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he was half giant, he could get away with it with like 18 or 20 strength because your carry capacity is doubled.
Bio.
Yeah.
I want you
Actually,
to...
like considering
Everyone,
his,
shut up for a second.
no.
Bio. What about the story? Explain the craziness behind the writer that does the Railgun series.
Where'd you want me
that
to
guy.
start?
Oh.
Usually from the beginning.
Ooh, story time.
Okay, so the writer of like a certain magical index, he's an absolute fucking mad lad. He is writing at the moment several series, and half of them are not even related to a certain magical index, but he's still writing. And by the way, he writes when he's sick. And he also has said in an interview that if he stops writing, he'll crash and burn like a plane. And he just keeps writing and writing and writing, and it's endless. And he's even been told by his publishing company to stop turning in more stuff to get published. Like, he keeps on writing more and more shit. And the publishing company's like, no, please stop, please. No.
No, you take what I wrote. I'm gonna keep putting more in.
Yeah, he just keeps fucking writing. Like, there was an, whatever other shit he does. I think he's been writing since he's 14. Let me look this up because I've written down somewhere.
Yeah, I think we should put it in context. Just, you should tell us how much he's written.
I've got to look up the Wikipedia because he's like written so much fucking shit.
A lot of
okay,
it is related to the
so
index.
he's written a certain magical index, heavy objects, New Testament, intellectual village of the wait, what's this? The Zashikikiwashu of intellectual village, a simple survey, the circumstances leading to Wanai's marriage, a simple monitoring, the unexplored summoned blood sign, more certain magical index for light novels. Now for manga, he's done a certain scientific railgun, a certain magical index, heavy object X, a certain magical index, Idion's Miracle, a certain scientific accelerator, heavy object A, Toro Idol No Accelerator Summer, which is got accelerator as a fucking idol. And then you have certain scientific railgun Astral Buddy. And for video games, he's got...
as an idol?
Okay, now imagine if he just spent all of that time and redrafted.
Yeah, I know, Madon.
Also, apparently this dude wrote Fetish Object.
We did it, guys. I think we found the man with the world's fastest fingers.
By the way, just look at this.
Oh, that's a lot of text.
Yo, holy shit.
Oh man, it's kind of crazy how much this person's written in his life.
Takes a break from writing by writing.
Okay, so
something
basically he's shitty Shakespeare.
Yes, he actually takes a break from writing by writing other shit.
Oh, by the way, Certain Magical Index is not finished. He just finished New Testament, and he's moving on to the next sequel or part of it. He's going to be writing a Certain Magical Index, New Testament.
Is it
I'm
only gonna
not
adapt
joking.
it?
I'm not joking. That's what he's actually fucking doing.
Those documakers aren't going to sell themselves.
I haven't really gotten into the Railgun series. What's it like?
Not good.
It's
I hear it. I hear it's really not like the characters are like
Railgun
different from they are.
Here, I'll handle this the easiest way. How do you feel about lowly lesbians?
Wait, what?
That right there just sold me on the entire series.
That is
wrap it up.
That's the
No, but that is if that's not your thing, certain parts of the show are going to make you very uncomfortable.
On a scale of 1 to Table Coon, how Table Coon is it?
If Table Coon had sharp edges.
Ow.
Or a taser.
No, don't know. Okay, from my perspective, that's painful as shit. Okay.
Yeah, I imagine it's pretty painful trying to rape Railgun.
Yeah. Also, it's part of like a multiverse kind of thing. So you have to like watch all of it.
Yeah.
So it's like Fate.
Yeah.
No, because this one
It's easier to get into. Yeah.
No, this isn't a multiverse, it's a shared universe.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
like,
shared universe.
all this shit is going on at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, like when they try to do that when they try to do the new Boogie Pup and like everything happens at the same time from different episodes, and I'm like, I didn't realize that till like the 6th episode, and I was like, oh.
I realized it on episode 3.
Do you guys want me to read you the revelations of the Toe Man?
No.
No. This is being streamed.
Revelations of the Toe Man. Why does that sound like some fetish?
I don't even know what that is.
It really does.
Yeah, it sounds like somebody.
It's like some fucking. It's a meme from a server I'm a part of where like basically I did this like podcast with a bunch of people where I basically like talked about the series but put it in like religious quotes.
What the fuck are those ugly ass fish? I'm sorry, I'm just on Twitter and I just saw some ugly ass fish.
Why are you looking at ass fish?
Also, a certain scientific accelerator anime came out. I'm fucking enjoying it. This Darkness of the Light is fucking lit.
I thought you would like the musical selection.
Darkness and lightning.
It's definitely the more interesting part of this.
Darkness is the shadow. Oh no, it's called Shadow is the Light. Never mind.
You're not living your life correctly. You're doing it wrong.
Shit.
I mean, you're implying
All right.
that we should live.
All right. No, seriously, Bio. Stop with the memes.
Like,
It's not
I
like
mean,
this
people. Let's be honest. People are going to be bored as fuck with this fucking podcast as it is. Like, come on, don't make it worse.
we can't see the memes on stream.
No, I'm just posting it for everyone else's enjoyment and mine.
yeah, but
funny.
like we are live streaming.
Yeah,
But they can't even see it. They can't even see the memes.
nobody's probably watching.
That's the point.
Yeah. Otherwise, this would be taken down by you. God.
According, we got 4 people.
We have
Yeah,
more
that's
people
because this is
talking.
the off channel at a terrible hour.
Yeah, basically,
Yeah, which is
Yeah, I know Otaku doesn't have good timing.
Joe bounced out because he had to go off and do something.
yeah,
His boys were calling.
Yeah, his boys were cool.
calling.
Which boys? I'm not sure.
And now I'm thinking about that one ContraPoints video where she just has the grinder notification symbol sound go off every time she says my boys.
Wait, who? ContraPoints?
ContraPoints. Yeah.
ContraPoints is on Grinder.
I
wait.
Probably.
Oh, the person who's like a bigot now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ContraPoints because apparently not putting pronouns in your
she
bio
kinda
means you're bigot.
Well, no, she is.
She kind of.
They're not, but I just have no. somebody.
I mean, I like the fact that she at least fessed up to the fact that she hasn't really de-radicalized anyone. She's just made radicals of a different color.
Well, you know what? That actually is, by admitting that does garner some degree of respect. Because a lot of people are like, oh, I was de-radicalized. Wait, from being a moderate? Like, seriously, if you're frigging a alt-right person, right, you're most likely not going to be swayed to the far left by ContraPoints.
You're most likely not even going to be swayed to the center by her.
You know?
Yeah,
it is,
like, if you unironically believe in an ethno-state...
Like, it is something a bit admirable being able to tell the public, yeah, I'm a fuck-up.
I don't know. I think there's plenty of simps that would probably be swayed.
Yeah.
Look, okay, maybe not. Maybe you're right. Maybe because one of the things I've noticed about the alt-right and the far left, okay, is that they're basically like the same. Like,
yeah, that's basically what I've seen as well. Like, they're basically the same, just with a different coat of paint.
Exactly.
2 sides of the same nacho chip.
Yeah,
that's called horseshoe theory.
Yeah,
they're both retarded.
Nah, well, I know. Well, there's problems with horseshoe theory, but the reason horseshoe theory exists is because extremes usually do have things in common. One of the things that don't understand about the Nazis, for example, is the Nazis had a victim mentality. They're like, oh, the Nazi rhetoric was all about power. I'm like, no, it was about being victimized too. They claimed
it was about a lot of it.
They claim to be victims of Versailles. They claim to be victims of the Jews. They claim to be victims of all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
And
to be fair, they were victims of Versailles. That was a bullshit treaty.
That was
they got fucking fucked up the ass with that treaty, because that was
especially since really World War I is a testament to how fucked treaties can alliances can be.
Frankly, I think we were on the wrong side of World War. If we were on, the fact that we joined in the first place.
Yeah, we should have joined Germany.
If we were fighting the Germans, what the Allies should have done is just scorched earth on their asses, like just obliterate them all off the face of the planet. Like, fuck this treaty bullshit.
Not fucking possible in World War I, dude.
Yeah. Dude, not
World War I, there was no such thing as a good guy because chemical weapons were flying everywhere.
Yeah, and also shotgun shells, which, and trench warfare was always fun, hit each other with shovels and shit. But, like, honestly, I fucking, like a good time. Like, if you look at, if you look at some of the events that led up to World War II, like, it was basically because, like, you had a lot of the German military officers salty about what happened in World War I. And I'm honestly wondering, like, if they actually kept on pushing the Germans and just went scorched earth on them, could they have actually prevented World War II?
No, dude. You know what would have prevented World War II? Not saddling Germany with 100% of the war debt. The collapse of the Weimar Republic was because in order to cover the interest, they had to print so many fucking marks that the people's marks became worthless.
Yeah, they were. It was cheaper. It was basically wallpaper.
Venezuela.
If you wanted to go buy bread, you had to have a wheelbarrow full of marks.
Yeah, I've heard about that shit as well.
It's so bad that they achieved what communism did without communists.
Like, that's kind of the point is, and like, it eventually created an economy so bad where you could go to a cabaret and fuck a kid for like 50 cents.
Yeah, wasn't prostitution like fucking like on a rise in Germany? Like, in
it's still illegal as fuck because when there isn't a choice, prostitution is very, very lucrative.
Dude, go. Actually, like, if you want an interesting glimpse into the mentality of the time period, go watch Fritz Lang's M.
Yeah, or the movie Cabaret. Except the movie Cabaret kind of like glamorizes it.
Yeah.
But once you if you're able to look past the glamour, you realize, oh, this is about hookers.
Mm-hmm. What was the movie with Dolly Parton? The best little whorehouse in Texas or something like that?
Yeah. Honestly, that's responsible for one of my favorite fucking Venture Brothers scenes. Where Dr. Venture thinks it's a fucking porno. He's like, I'd love to jerk it, but they won't stop fucking singing.
Well, I heard that, like, during that time period, that women use their bodies that were able to do that type of like business, were able to build schools for like their own and make and make proper control of it. So there was some like business prospect to it.
Yeah, we should legalize it and just have that become the norm.
Yeah, isn't prostitution
actually
empowering for women? You know, being able to rent a flashlight as well. Because that's female empowerment.
Would you
I still don't know about it being legal.
I like you, Biogender, but you need to be.
Well, it would actually make it safer for
I'm actually
the women
referencing something.
involved
I'm
if
actually
it was
referencing
legal.
something on Twitter, but obviously, fuck you.
Hey, Fukuoka boxing. What the hell is this?
I think I can just put it. I can just say one thing relating to World War One. Man, Germany fucked up our economy. Fuck him. Like, actually, Chilean economy was based on salitre, which was used to make gunpowder. But Germany decided to make artificial. So yeah, fuck South America.
I mean, that was going to happen eventually anyway.
Yeah, but come on, you could have given us at least a couple more years.
Honestly, the people who got off best were the countries in the Balkans, for at least that part. Like almost immediately after they were conquered, but
yeah,
they didn't have to pay any war debt.
Oh yeah, by the way, Fall, I was like, I was referencing a tweet done by Mother's Basement because they did a video.
I'll tell you this right now. I really do not care about Mother's Basement. I don't.
Neither.
I know. I was just referencing that meme because it was fucking hilarious what they said.
I don't even know what you're referring to, and if I don't know,
the J.Q. Haru light novel, you know.
Oh, the
prostitution one.
Oh, that one.
God.
Oh God, what did
I was referencing that? Say? I was hoping people would get it, but fuck it, never
mind.
Why
the manga that is literally just a Black Panther for a cam horse.
Wait, so it's literally just Lion King for cam horse?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't get it
I've
either,
got the light novels.
I don't understand why would you make or anything like that with just make a hentai. That's done. Make a hentai. You're all right.
By the way, Fold, there's 2 volumes, by the way.
From what I was told, it was purposely made to be as not sexual as possible while doing it and making sure that they're uncomfortable.
So wait, so it's just a shitty version of Memoirs of a Geisha?
No, what's it called? For one, that's one of the reasons that they were saying is a feminist thing. But 2, it's trying to show the harsh working life of and how oppressed sex workers are.
I hate to tell them, but a lot of the harsh work environment for sex workers is very sexual in nature.
Which is why I was saying it's like Black Panther for cam horse.
I don't look.
Okay, so it's fucking stupid.
You know what, man? This is something I really don't have any knowledge or background
or care about.
I am also in that boat. I'm also in that boat. I'm kind of neutral to Mother's Basement. I'm not really one to get on that bandwagon because I don't know much about the.
What I do know is that one of the few feminist authors that I like, Camille Paglia, is pro prostitution being legal.
It should be.
But she's barely considered a feminist. So
because she's not left-wing enough.
That's like saying you like Christina Hoff Sommers. She's not considered a feminist anymore, but
yeah.
Well,
you read a lot of her stuff, and she's really just pro equality.
The manga isn't. If I got the synopsis correct, it's not even against. I'm not synopsis. What someone was telling me. It's not even against.
That's the synopsis.
Whatever. It's not even against what's it called? Sex workers or whatnot. It's literally just showing how bad their life is and that they need rights. And inside there, it literally has prostitutes rise up and kill their quote unquote oppressors.
Yeah.
Prostitutes rise up.
Isn't it effectively I was sent to another world that is literally just 19th century Edo?
God, man.
Like, if I remember correctly, it goes to a period of time where most prostitutes were technically slaves.
Yeah.
Like, they were sold to cover their husband's debt.
Sounds good.
Alright. Okay. This has been fun, but I'm feeling like I'm gonna pass out any moment, so I guess.
Don't do it right next
Easy,
to Cosby.
My God.
Good night, sleep tight.
Different
don't
continents,
warm
don't worry.
flight.
Hopefully.
Night.
Don't get it caught by the Human Sacrifice Commission.
Yeah, that's in Peru, not Chile.
Sacrifice.
Wait, there's a Human Sacrifice Commission in Peru? For some reason, I thought you were in Africa for a second, and like every country there has one.
Listen. Human sacrifices are the price you pay for a civilized society.
I mean, that's literally what capitalism
If you don't
is.
if you don't sacrifice a person, the sun will explode.
You're not even wrong. That's literally capitalism.
Well, no, a lot of countries in Africa have had to
No, the other
create.
Oh.
The humans being sacrificed to have a great society.
Oh. Oh, I get it.
Isn't it so great?
It's terrible.
It's very morbid, but I get it.
Very moist.
I need to read Vagabond.
Vagabond is absolutely great. I've actually read it, but it's incomplete because the author died. So read a history book about Minamoto Musashi because that guy was the Chad.
You and your
Wait,
Chad.
Minamoto or
Miyamoto?
Miyamoto. Okay, well, I've already read his the Book of Five Rings, so
It's so great, isn't it?
yeah.
It's one of my favorite books.
Let's see. Need to wait for Kingdom to actually get a good adaptation.
I gotta start reading that.
Yeah, I'm sitting there going, I really want to just watch this because its premise is something that would be really awesome, well animated. But the 2012 adaptation or was it 2002? It doesn't really matter the year because the adaptation is garbage. Just like Kengan Osura.
Alright, so has anyone seen Premiere yet?
Oh yeah, I saw it.
No.
I didn't get
It's dope as fuck. I took my niece to go see it.
So Trigger finally put out something good.
Yeah. It's well, I'm sitting there watching the movie and I'm like, this is
Fire Force.
I'm watching this movie and I'm like, this is
Wait, they already did that with Inferno Cop.
Yeah, go for here.
Inferno Cop.
Yeah, Inferno Cop is that show. Is it that show that's like animated with like paper or something?
Flash.
Yeah, it's Flash animation.
No, wait, Kill la Kill.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Ninja Slayer.
No,
That's
Kill la
right.
Kill occasionally is Flash, but Inferno Cop is 100% Flash.
Oh yeah, no, Inferno Cop is hilarious though.
Same with Ninja Slayer.
I haven't seen that.
I like the Inferno Cop cameo in Space Patrol Luluco.
Oh, you know what? I loved Space Patrol Luluco, even though like a lot of people hated it. I don't know why.
I loved it. I am with you, man.
I love the part where they blow up the life fiber planet.
I'll tell you what. Okay. What is the name of that one voice actor? I have to look her up because she was in Promare too. Okay, I'm looking it up. Kill la Kill.
I knew that blonde kid and was not to be trusted. I was like, they're gonna do something. They're gonna do something with that dude. And I didn't know I was.
I mean, I just kind of wish Gynax and Trigger would get along so I could get Penny and Stalking season 2.
Oh, okay, I actually liked Penny and Stalking. That was pretty good. Do you remember the episode, the Transformers parody?
Yeah.
That was amazing.
I thought panty and stocking couldn't come back because of that law about sexuality and.
No, because they made sure they were very careful about making sure everything was above board.
You know what? I do like it's shit like this though that really makes me miss the '90s because like '90s, dude. You go back and watch '90s anime, man. Like, dude, you could
it's tits and bush everywhere.
Well, you could have fucking kids, two kids ride on a bicycle together. Like,
oh yeah, I forgot that's the thing.
They made that shit illegal. They made that shit illegal. You can't have two people riding a single bicycle.
And it's so bad because Fumofu did this massive joke about it.
Yeah.
Where
so did Nozaki-kun. Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun. They made a huge joke about that too, where they had to have a double bicycle with like 2 seats and two handlebars.
Yeah.
The joke Fumofu did, because Fumofu was literally just Full Metal Panic comedy, was they had a fucking cop do an Italian Job style the police chase from fucking Blues Brothers at the end.
Yeah.
That's the type of shit that was going on.
Yeah.
Over a bike.
It was funny as it was the female cops, and it reminded me of the two chicks from You're Under Arrest.
Yeah,
which was a '90s two lady cop shows. You know, a buddy cop show, but they were ladies instead of
buddy cop shows were the thing in the '90s.
In America,
yes, that was Dirty Pair, which is fucking amazing.
I loved it. I haven't seen Dirty Pair. I've got to see it. I've got to see Dirty Pair. I've heard it's great.
Oh, dude, Dirty Pair is great. You watch the.
I've been meaning to like. There's a lot of shit from the '90s I need to watch. Like, I've got like a bunch of like '90s shit on my hard drive. But
like the three I immediately go to for you should watch this is Dirty Pair, Bubblegum Crisis, and I'm trying to remember the third one.
Yeah,
I think that's on my list as well. Let me check. Like, I got so much shit from the '90s and '80s on my fucking to watch list.
I mean, Bubblegum Crisis is noble, bright cyberpunk. So what's not to like about it?
Yeah, well, at the moment I've been playing like Shadowrun. I had like my first game last week, and it's still like this like the GM is like doing this for like newbies and stuff to help you get into the game. It's 5th edition, but I'm really enjoying it. Like, it's very different, and it reminds me a lot about like the '90s anime. Like a lot of the '90s anime and stuff, like Cyber and all that, and Guyver and all that crap. Like, it's a lot of fun, and oh man, the '90s has so much good shit.
Yeah, and everybody.
Yeah, but it has the thing. Here's the trick. There's not as much really good shit going on right now, but there's a lot less really bad shit.
Yeah,
like you might get 2 absolute dog shit shows a season.
You got a lot of mediocre shit. These days though, and because so
that's
much
what I hate about like modern day anime is that like a lot of it is just really garbage. But in like in the '90s and '80s and '70s, they were really trying shit that was different, and it felt like anime. Like when I watched it, it was like, yeah, this is anime.
So wait, are you guys saying the mentality of the mentality of nothing was good past the '90s? Because I do hear that a lot.
No.
There's a ton of great shit. It's right now, it's people who are afraid to take risks are going to be able to produce average instead of dog shit.
Yeah, and well,
like they did in the '80s and '90s.
Not only that, because so much anime is being produced right now, it's really fucking up like your ability to judge and gauge really good anime from really like. Just
also, recency bias works both ways.
Yes, it does.
And there's just so much anime now that like the mediocre level is just, it's not even just good or bad. It's just like a lot of them are just
freaking alarm on or something, because every once in a while I'm hearing this alarm.
It's not my phone. Nope.
No, I'm outside that, dude.
I'm gonna throw it over
what are you hearing? Does it sound like a war horn?
Something like that.
Oh, dude, that's the drums from the song.
Oh
No,
yeah,
I had the
picking up
music
from
bot
someone.
off.
yeah. You
Yeah,
should
but
have
it's
the
picking
music
up from
off.
someone else's headphones.
Oh, it could be. Yeah, you might have to turn it down. Don't mute
No, I
it.
fixed it.
I want to hear it.
I'm sorry. Here you
What was
go.
I saying? Oh yeah, I was saying that like there's so many shows
No,
that like
right there.
oh
That is literally the drums from the song.
it's not even like good or
No, because
bad.
it
It's
stopped
just
already.
mediocre
It
anime,
only
and it's
happened for like a
Yeah,
few
I would
seconds.
agree. It's just I think the 90s and like early 2000s we had like a more wider selection. I would say, like, yeah, there was less of it, but there was more like different. There was something different.
You had a lot of shit that wasn't set in the motherfucking high school. I'll tell you that right now. There was so much shit that was not set in the high school. Yes, you had fuckloads of shit set in the high school. Yes, you did. That's true. Absolutely. But you also had a fuckload of shit that wasn't. You actually had more shows that were set. I'm thinking like of right off the top of my head, I could think of one. I can't think of a single show set in college in this decade, but I can think of a show right off the top of my head that was set.
I
with
mean, I was
characters
about
in
to say
college.
Domestic
That
on
was,
Kanajo, but then I remembered it ends at the high school arc.
Yeah, well, in the
Um,
manga, he's at college right now. Like in the manga,
in,
he's at college and getting a job and shit. Like a like a
Yeah,
good
he's
Japanese
just studying here
salary
in
boy.
college.
Okay,
in
I
the
see.
in
I
the
see.
in the 90s, what was it? You had oh my god,
Otaku no Video was set in
Oh, yeah.
college.
that was set
Oh
in
my
college,
god,
too.
I remember that shit. I binge read the manga. That was the shit.
Otaku no Video, man. Like, dude, I cannot
GTO was set in middle school, but it was about a teacher. Instead of
That's
like
the thing. It was about a teacher.
GTO
Kaiji was
fucking
just
lit.
set out in the world. Like that's
GTO was fucking lit.
one of the things is that will pop into a lot of people won't think about. A lot of the stuff that is extremely influential now is what was created in the 90s. And
Yeah, like the 90s
you had
and
this
80s.
massive you had a massive recession that bordered on a depression in Japan. Then you had a sarin gas attack. And that really formulated how the zeitgeist of the time was.
And Joe's not here for this conversation.
Yeah, because he would have
Fuck
corrected me
me.
on using the
Dude,
term
Joe would be great
zeitgeist.
for this. We need to get him in. Joe, we're talking about 90s
No,
shit.
no, he's busy. He's his bros pulled him into something.
He's
But
hanging out with the bros, man.
I'm gonna go have another cigarette and grab some more beer. I'll be back in a little bit. I'm just gonna mute myself instead of making you pull me back.
Oh, okay. But Sophie, like a lot of shit in the 90s and early 80s was fucking lit as fuck, and like a lot of it wasn't even taking place in high school. Like this, I fucking hate the overuse of fucking high school. Like I get it why they're doing it, but honestly, I get really annoyed by all the shit set in high school. Like I don't mind like the high school setting as like as a starting point or as like, oh yeah, this character is graduating high school and he does this in his normal day, and and he does other shit when he's not from high school and that kind of shit. Like I don't mind high school as like a meeting spot, also like a place where characters can meet.
If you look at a lot of the stuff that is more romance based, there has been a move towards picking up manga from Josei. No, well, Takagi-kun, yeah. I think they're middle school, but still. There's been this move towards brain work.
Come on, Stuffy, you can do it. I
Like
believe in you.
The workplace, you had Nejuno Susume, you had Watakoi. I'm trying to think of another one recently. And this was in the past, like, 2 years. You had stuff that while the students were in high school, it never took place in high school. Like Bakemonogatari, Nissan Monogatari, and the entire Monogatari series, Bunny Girl Senpai, because I can't remember the fucking name of that anime.
Yeah, like it's more like a backdrop. It's just like, oh yeah, we go to school together, or we meet here. Oh, let's go study for school. Like it's more of a backdrop than anything else.
Actual name of it?
That's the shortened version.
I thought that was the actual English name.
She actually does wear the bunny girl outfit during sex.
No, it's the fucking English name is so fucking terrible. It's like Rascal does not dream of bunny girls or something.
I remember hearing about it on the Light Novel podcast. It's like this bunny girl thing. I was just like, what the fuck is this? And I actually watched it. It's just like,
I don't know. I remember when Plot fucking ate up chat on it because he's like, this is actually good. Because it fucking, like, it was advertised horrifically.
What?
Bunny Girl Senpai.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I
Like,
actually
it was advertised as basic fucking harem trash. And
I actually watched it, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Like, I was just like, oh, this is actually better than I thought it was.
no, it's slow written Monogatari.
It's not as
Like-
bad as I heard that everyone was making it out to be.
Wait, which one?
Well,
The Bunny Girl Senpai, the one where the girl like dresses up as a bunny girl and has sex with the main MC.
it's literally low written Monogatari.
I didn't really finish it because I had other stuff to do. But
I
when
haven't even seen episode 1.
So I don't have much of a comment on it. I guess I do hear that it's better than what it's advertised.
I mean,
Yeah, because it's advertised as a fan service show, which it's not.
I mean,
Yeah, like you're expecting it's like, oh, it's a girl in a bunny girl costume, and it's like the opposite of that.
I mean, I heard it was Onagaru, but done right.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's somewhere in between Ordegaru and Monogatari. Because with Monogatari, it's all in the wordplay.
No.
Like, literally, you'll have an entire episode, and it will just be talking.
I still love that.
And it will be talking really fucking fast.
Saying, oh, this show is Onagaru if Onagaru was good.
Oh my god. Like Ayagaru is not that bad. Like
It's not at all. I've seen season 1 and thought it's pretty fucking great.
Yeah, Ordegaru is better on a second viewing, but
I need to watch
because you notice a lot of small shit on your second and third viewing of
yeah, and also
shows.
if you know anything about like Japanese culture and wordplay and stuff, like you'll actually get a lot of the nuances, like some of the jokes or some of the things that happen. I was like, oh
yeah, see, that's the thing. You actually, if you don't get an amazing sub, you do need to actually study up a little bit or just have a good ear for Monogatari. Because there's a lot of jokes that are 100% about wordplay.
Yeah, like
and Amazon Prime has a good sub of Bakemonogatari. Plus, they're the only streaming service with all 15 episodes.
Oh fuck yeah! But
yeah,
like there's a lot of shows that have like really weird like Japanese humor that just flies over your head. Like Gintama, for example. Like majority of that show, I find incredibly boring. Like the comedy, because a lot of it like flies over my head. But
the trick to that is read a lot of Shonen Jump.
Yeah, I know. But
like all of the references are Shonen Jump references.
Yeah, I know. But some of the references they reference, I thought some of them were pretty funny. There's this one episode with I think it's one of the Shuman Gumi guys. I forget his name. He's the guy who smokes a lot and has like mayonnaise in his rice and shit like that. There's this one episode where he's like trying to find a pack of cigarettes and he's like going from planet to planet. And he's like fighting like Freezer and Cell, and that episode was just hilarious.
Like Gintama is probably one of the best shows ever.
When Gintama is
that's another one though I have to sit down and actually get through because I think I'm less than 100 episodes in. It's
when Gintama gets serious, it's fucking amazing. Like it's so awesome. It's like samurai versus like aliens and shit, and it's like, oh my god, this is awesome.
One of my favorite episodes of Gintama is him just going around the city trying to find a copy of Shonen Jump. And then realizing that Shonen Jump was going to be sold like a day or two later. That's the premise of the episode. It's one of the funniest fucking things ever.
I know the Gintama manga ended, but when this show is like serious and shit, I absolutely love it. Allegedly,
I'm gonna keep saying allegedly on Gintama ending because this motherfucker has ended the manga like 15 times.
Yeah, but when this series gets serious, it's so fucking cool. Like the sword duels and shit and all this alien technology and crap. It's actually like really, it's great.
Yeah, too bad other writers can't do that well.
Like I actually said in a review that like while I don't like the comedy and lighthearted aspects of it, I feel like it actually makes the serious shit more impactful because you appreciate the characters more or the interactions they had more because it's like, hey, that shit could be taken away and is taken away, and some really fucked up shit happens.
Well, I'm not gonna even wait. I'm backtracking that rabbit hole because still need to. That's still Gintama's still on my watch list.
There's some really good fucking arcs of Gintama that I was just like, Jesus, this is actually like whoa shit, this is actually good. I like it. Like Gintama is like this weird blend of this like parody comedy, and then it becomes like this super serious battle shonen, like tensions and battle and sword duels and samurai and aliens, and it's just
Which
like
is still a parody of shonen manga because none of them ever get that serious. They usually fail when they try.
Yeah, but Gintama seems to work. Like it's really weird. Like the main character is actually believable. Like when he has these like moments where it's just like he acts like this lazy he acts like a lazy slacker, but when shit hits the fan, you're like Jesus. Like where'd this come from?
I'm back.
Oh, we're just talking about like Gintama and shit and Bunny Girl Senpai.
Yeah, it's shows I haven't watched yet. I can't. I hate watching shows when they're coming out because it's just so foreign to me.
Man,
it sounds crazy, but it's just foreign to me because
I mean, I prefer like binge watching shit. Like some of the anime I've got on my to watch list, I have like downloaded on a hard drive so I can watch it later.
I don't know, man. I'm the old Gen Xer in the room, so it's like,
old.
Yeah.
Listen, you're just 10 years away from having your first diet monster.
A what?
Diet monster?
A diet monster? What the fuck is a diet monster?
It's a drink that boomers drink.
Oh, Jesus. No, I know what you're talking about now. Maran. No, I don't do diet. I never. No. That.
It'll
fuck
be
that
a real
shit.
monster.
That's no. I don't drink that shit.
Dude, why would I drink that shit when there's such a thing as Arizona green tea?
Yeah, I know, right? I've actually tried the fucking monster before. All because I didn't buy it, and my friend was he drinks them all the time. He's like, man, it's the only way I can come to work and just have the energy. Fucking working and only getting 5 hours off every day. And then I was like, what does it even taste like? He's like, oh, take a drink. And as I took a sip of it, and as soon as it hit my tongue, I freaking spat it out and started coughing. And then
honestly, it's better than Red Bull when you mix it with Jaeger.
I've had Red Bull mixed with Jaeger. That shit is delicious.
It's not bad.
I'd rather have
Jaeger
tastes better.
I've done Jaeger bombs. But
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure everyone's done a Jaeger bomb.
I prefer
Jaeger bombs are great.
I just prefer.
What's the Jaeger bomb?
It's alcoholic drink.
Jägermeister and Red Bull.
Yeah, you drop a shot of Jägermeister into Red Bull.
See, I used to prefer liquid cocaines.
It's like what are they, Irish car bombs? You ever do an Irish car bomb?
No, I haven't. Is it good?
I worked at an Irish pub.
You know what? A buddy of mine that I was real close with in college, and I'm still friends with him. He lived in New York for a while, and he said he went to a bar with a guy from Ireland, actual Ireland, and the guy did not serve car bombs.
Yeah. And, dude. No.
He's like some frat boy went up and asked him for a car bomb, and he's like, "Are you from Dublin, lad?" And he's like, "No." Then get the fuck out of me bar. It's like he fucking lost it on him.
No, man, I was drinking with this Irish dude, and someone ordered a car bomb right beside him. He's like, "How would you like it if I fucking ordered a 911?"
Yeah.
Dude, you get drunk with an Irish man. It's fucking amazing.
Oh, dude, no, Irish people don't get drunk like people think.
No, they don't.
They just don't really drink.
They just don't get drunk.
I got Irish cousins. No, Let me put it
They
this
drink
way.
all the time, but they literally have like one an hour.
One of my friends from grad school lived in Russia. He's fluent in Russian. He got his, PhD in Russian. And this guy came over one time for my birthday, and my cousin was there, and my cousin literally drank my friend who lived in Russia under the table. And that's a terrifying thing.
Yeah.
And my
Jesus
cousin
fucking
is
Christ.
Irish, man. As motherfuck. Like, he's Irish as hell. And he drank my buddy under the table. My buddy woke up. He's like, dude, motherfucker, I lived in Russia. He's like, your cousin drank me under the table. That's terrifying.
Build up that immunity.
I'm like, dude, don't ask me. He's fucking Irish. It's like he's.
Dude, I
Celts,
swear it's
man.
like
Fucking
those
Celts,
people
dude.
who are immune to snake venom just because they injected a
I've
small
got
amount
Irish and
of.
Scottish. I've got Irish and Scottish family, like a couple of generations back. Like my grandfather or great grandfather.
I think
no, it's my
most
grandfather.
Anzacs do. Honestly, I think most Anzacs do.
Yeah, dude, that's because the insects are just the people that Britain didn't want.
Yeah, i.e. Celts. They basically shit the Celts out and sent them all to fucking New Zealand, Australia, shit like that.
Listen, Australia doesn't exist. They lost a war to emus. So any country that loses a war to birds is officially not a country. I mean, for fuck's sakes, the Maori people had wiped out like several species of birds with sticks and rocks. And the Australians couldn't kill 10,000 birds with heavy machine guns? Fuck off.
Freaking cats have wiped out so many goddamn birds. In fact, it's an epidemic that stray cats are making so many different species go extinct.
Yeah,
That just means we need to open more restaurants.
We Americans wiped out the passenger pigeon, dude, and that's fucked up because those motherfuckers blotted out the sun during migration time.
Dude, we almost wiped out the bald eagle,
which is terrifying because that's our national. Well, what the fuck was Ben Franklin thinking when he went in to make the turkey? I understand, okay, but the turkey is not.
Why didn't we pick the peregrine falcon that literally lives everywhere?
Internationally, nobody would get the fact that understand the turkey, but where I live, dude, I live out in the boonies in South Jersey, and we got wild turkeys in this area. Motherfucker, I was going to work one day, and I stop because walking down the street is 3 fucking male turkeys with the feathers all out and everything. And all I could think of is these are fucking these are fucking mobsters walking down the street like they own the I just thought of the guys from Goodfellas walking down the street like they own the place. And that's all I could fucking see. These turkeys all feathered out and everything like that, just walking down the street. And they're like, yeah, what you gonna do? I'm like, I'm gonna hit you with my car. And I'm thinking about it, I'm like, nah, this is a blue state run by Democrats. It's probably a fucking
felony.
We have the if it's on your property, you can kill it law.
But it's on the street. It's public.
Now,
fucking bastards are walking down the street like they own the place.
I don't know about you.
Well, you walk
Actually,
as well.
There's one thing. We can't kill indigo snakes or buzzards.
I don't know about you, but I have
just keep walking straight forward, fool.
That you can kill it if it's on your property, but I also live in a communist state, so everything is my property.
Yeah, good job with that. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but fool, did you try walking? Just keep walking.
I was driving my car.
It's okay.
That's why he's like, it's not about walking.
I mean,
it's
dude,
about
at that point,
just drive very easily in front of them.
Here's the trick.
It's okay. I also
the turkey was interfering with your property.
I also have so much postmodernism that I can say that there's no difference between humans and animals. So if we're gonna say it's okay to kill animals, then it's okay to also eat humans.
Where's pause and select?
I have so much.
We need Joe. Joe, we need you.
Yeah. You have my goyons. God damn.
I put
Come on.
I'm at 100 out of 99 in my postmodernism stat.
Sure. Sure. You never heard of postmodernism until you either met me or Joe.
That is not true.
No, we heard it from Jordan Peterson.
No, not true.
Oh.
It's Argon.
I'm not sure which is worse.
I know, right?
Honestly, okay, I'm
pretty fucking sure Sargon does coke.
I know
for a fact Jordan Peterson pops Xanax.
He needs Xanax for all the freaking Zoomers that are in his classroom.
Dude, Zoomers are not a problem. I mean, dude, the more Gen Zers I get in my classrooms, the happier I am. I can't fucking stand millennials. Most of them are just so desperately in need of validation. It's amazing.
Well, that's just because of where you live.
Yeah, I think it's just because of where you're, depending on. I mean, like, I'm a millennial, and everything just seems kind of fine over here. I don't really see anything be too out the ordinary.
A lot of it does. I've noticed a lot of it depends on where
I'm Gen X.
And a lot of it depends on. No, you're not. Come on.
14.
Where were you born?
I am 14. I'm definitely Gen X.
I swear to God.
I'm like 22, so am I Gen Z or Gen X?
I think you're a millennial. No, you're Gen.
Millennial is born... Okay. Millennial is just term for anyone I hate, and that's
I can take that. Unfortunately, my buddy Undead Chuck is probably asleep right now.
Or at work.
I would love to pull him into this. I've been trying to get Undead Chuck on one of these weekends into a conversation with us. Because I went to high school with this mother, and you'd like him, Stuffy.
Like 40 years ago.
I'm not a boomer. Come on. I'm not that old.
Simpsons predicted the Area 51 raid. God damn it! What did they don't do?
But me and my buddies, like my other buddy is Independent Thought on Twitter. He's really into what the hell is it called? Fucking Comicsgate. And he's another Gen Xer that I know. And yeah, we do. I'll be fucking dead honest. We bitch about millennials constantly. Talk about how they ruined everything. We do. I will be fucking completely honest. We fucking bitch about millennials constantly. But it's like, yeah, I mean, from our perspective, like, the world was free. We like were able to cuss, and our movies were like full of sex and violence and drugs and all kinds of shit.
Fucking amazing. I love the old school movies and shit.
Like, we were able to do all kinds of shit, and all of a sudden it's like, because back in the 80s, what we remembered as growing up was like massive amounts of repression from, like, you know, all these like Christian groups and shit like that. So like when the 90s hit and like there was a lot of pushback against that, we were like, oh man, like, we're free now, motherfuckers, we're free. And then the millennials come along and they take over everything, and we're like, we're not free anymore. We can't say shit anymore. God damn it, what the fuck? What happened? It's like, God,
You know the funny thing? Is it's not the millennials that are doing that, it's the fucking boomers who are in power and go, yeah, sure, why not? I can exert my authority and still get my speech.
By this point, dude, like, I'll tell you what, like, at a couple local, I know some teachers at a couple local schools near me, and they're like, yeah, we're all getting pushed out of these schools by like the millennials. They've taken over the administration. Dude, at the colleges I work at, they're like, the administrations are dominated by millennials.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But you gotta sit there and think. Congressman Big Boss is a millennial.
Congressman Big Boss is a fucking boomer. And that's the thing, is I fucking
No, he's only 38, dude.
Why are we having such a boomer
Congressman Big Boss?
I know.
Yeah, Dan Crenshaw?
Yeah.
The fucking still with one eye?
These guys drive me crazy. But anyway, yeah. No, I don't like it's the two best decades to have been alive in the 20th century were pretty much like the 80s, or no, sorry, the 60s and the 90s. They're the best.
Yeah, I was about to say the 80s. It depended on the color of your skin whether it was great or not.
Well,
Yeah, if you were black, you had so much privilege.
Not in the 80s, dude. You had crack.
No.
yeah,
I'm just gonna pretend like I've been here the whole time.
Why are you here?
Hi, Chandler.
We just got rid of
Because
Dino
we
Roy.
can.
Now you're here. God damn it.
I see you're talking about about like age spectrums and such.
No, I'm
What?
just fucking going
Yeah, I
off on a
figured
rant.
out I'm actually part of Generation Z. I thought I was part of Generation Y, so apparently I'm not part of the problem. Yay!
Ah, yeah. So
I mean, I don't know. I kind of
Per-
see myself as a millennial, but I don't really see much of an
Sorry.
issue with it myself.
proud Gen Z
I
are
mean-
here too.
I don't have a choice in being a millennial. I am one.
Yeah, but you know what? Like I've noticed, like there's always exceptions, right? There's always fucking exceptions.
Yeah,
They
I
just
usually
have
like
call
with
them red
you.
states.
Also, can I have everyone look at this image?
Probably not.
Because I am busy playing WoW.
What the fuck is that?
What do you think it is?
I don't get it.
Have you never heard of Team Fortress 2?
I've heard of Team Fortress
What the
2.
fuck is
it
Team
looks
Fortress 2?
dumb.
I don't get what you're trying to show me here.
Bio, are you so much of a Gen Zer that you've never heard of our Lord and Grace Savior Team Fortress 2?
I'm muting
Never
you
heard
now.
of it.
Good
What?
idea.
He doesn't
Okay,
want to
he's
hear Boomer anymore tonight. He's probably heard it so many times tonight.
What? The Team Fortress 2? Nah, I played it for a while. It was all right.
Yeah.
It came on the orange box like 10
Yeah.
years ago or 15 years ago.
I'm still playing it nowadays.
Oh my god, I feel old.
What, the orange box?
Yeah.
Whoa, how old were you when that came? 10?
15, 16, something like that.
Okay, you're older than that. Are you? To appreciate
Yeah,
that.
dude, I turned 30 this year.
Oh,
I was-
wow.
I was about 7 when the orange box came out, and I
What
got
is
it.
I
got
what
into
is it the boomers
TF2.
used to say back in the 60s? Don't trust anybody over 30. It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
what happens when you turn?
Until they turned 30.
Yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
one of the things I like to throw at boomers. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, like, oh yeah, you like that song by the Who, My Generation? Yeah, you remember that line? I hope I die before I get old. Yeah, I kind of wish you'd have died before you got old.
Poor Keith Moon.
And they just look at me like, oh, what the?
Bruh.
I'm like, yeah. You were cooler before you got old.
But yeah, as I was saying,
No, my parents were that 70s show generation, though. They were like the
Oh my
very
God.
tail end of the boomers.
I remember watching the 70s show. I used to watch the of it when my nana was looking after this.
Yeah, they were the tail end of it. They were the last part. So like, they loved that show. They're like, oh my god, I remember people with that hairstyle and blah blah blah. It's just like watching it with them is just sometimes painful, but sometimes it's entertaining. Now the funniest was when I dug up like the old the subtitled episodes of Mach Go 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 Speed Racer. I dug up old.
Oh yeah, that shit.
Yeah, I dug up a bunch of old subtitled episodes of Speed Racer and I showed them to my dad. And like, dude, all of a sudden, like, my dad just got like mad younger, like in front of my eyes. He's like, "Oh my god, I remember this episode."
That show will never cease to be what I consider the laziest anime
I
ever.
remember watching the original Speed Racer 2, but it was only after I started seeing the Next Generation cartoon on Nickelodeon, and it was through that I got interested in the original series.
I'm
Although
muting
it
you
was,
again. You said Nickelodeon. That deserves a mute.
I mean, Rocco's was good.
Rocco's was good. I'm kidding.
right.
Oh, I loved Rocco's Modern Life. That was
Well,
like
I can name a few
Yeah,
good
so, like,
shows.
So like through
Don't say
Modern
Doug.
Trash, I found
Don't say
out about
No.
like the old stuff. Yeah.
Like, I was
Anybody
going to
watch
say
Point Blank?
Rugrats, Atla. Because Rugrats was legit. Brilliant.
Yes.
Anybody here watch the new Rocko's Modern Life movie? Or does
No.
Not yet.
I've watched the new Invader Zim movie.
I watched that too. That was great.
That was my.
I
that show
fucking
was my
remember Invader Zim.
fucking
That was the
childhood.
shit.
Dude,
Yes!
Invader Zim was the shit. I've
Yeah.
got to watch that movie.
Mm-hmm.
It was better than Johnny the Homicidal Maniac.
What? No, dude. Johnny the Homicidal Maniac was a fucking bomb. It's just it never
Yeah,
got
but
adapted.
Zim was actually smarter, but still had that cynical vibe. Just less killing.
Wait, less killing in Zim.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
Well,
so
on
many,
screen,
so many
yeah.
people died in
Fucking
Zim.
horrible.
Wait, wasn't there an episode where the aliens like invade Earth and shit, and then they just go?
Yeah,
There-
talking about on screen.
There was
Yeah.
literally an episode where all humans die by getting eaten by Zim.
Yeah,
Because they
but
turned into sausages
dude.
and eaten on screen.
Oh, that one. Dark Harvest.
Wasn't there
I
an
think that,
episode?
did that
where
episode get fucking like yeeted off of the channel?
I would not be surprised.
Mm-mm.
It would
Dude,
not surprise me.
I remember instinctively
Well-
there was an episode where he started harvesting people's organs. It was fucking amazing.
Yes.
Oh,
that's,
yeah.
that's the one we were
He-
talking about.
Yeah, and he's got like intestines coming out of his mouth and shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, they pushed the
that
envelope.
one.
That was them pushing the envelope, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't like the
Really,
guy
the
who
moose
thought
is
he was an
probably
alien
one of the
like, why-
funniest things ever. Because it shows off this, you can put people in just anything. And so long as they're not uncomfortable, they will go along the ride.
Yep.
Well, also, like, we were way more tolerant of, like, shit that people would not like today. That's
Oh,
the other
no.
thing. Like,
Zim would probably still be allowed because there was nothing quote unquote problematic.
are you fucking serious?
Are you serious?
Look at what they call
Harvesting people's
problematic.
organs.
I do not think they would be able to make Invaders in today. I really
Yeah,
don't.
because you have Gaz, who is a strong, independent female character. And Dib, who is this outcast loner, who's
Well-
just trying to help.
Well, it's not
And
like
Zim is obviously a replacement for any minority.
oh. Well, it's not like the show was against it. In fact, they tried. They tried many times to get Vasquez to bring back the show, but he personally just didn't want to do it.
Yeah, because he didn't want to deal with the standards and practices.
Right.
Also, I
Like
remember.
you couldn't bring back Chappelle's show
No.
because his last few specials have been mild compared to the Chappelle show.
Oh yeah, and they've gotten blasted by everybody.
Yeah,
What was
it's
the one-
how I know either the people didn't like Chappelle's show or they've seen like the 2 or 3 skits that would be safe by today's standards.
Remember that one episode where Zim kind of put Dip through an entire simulation of his life just to find out whether or not he threw a muffin at him?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That's, yeah,
God.
or the episode where
Bad
Zim literally ruins Dib's life with rubber pigs.
Yeah, dude, that episode is
yeah.
the best. More piggies.
Or the
Gur,
episode
and
where
Gur's
Gur
head just
becomes
opens
the
up.
house. And then causes havoc across town because he wants fucking tacos.
Dude, all I had to say to my brother though after the piggies episode was more piggies, girl, and my brother would just fall on his ass laughing. Like,
You know, I've got to get my younger brother to watch Invader Zim. I think he'll like it.
He's like, more piggies, Gur, and Gur's head just opens up and piggies just like fountain out.
Yeah. Oh,
He's
Jesus.
throwing them through
You
the
make me
fucking
watch
time
Invader
portal.
Zim again.
And then like he throws too many and like Dib ends up in a fucking like he ends up crippled. And then he's like throwing more and more to cripple him worse. And then like fucking finally his dad builds a mech for him. And then he comes after Zim in a mech. You ruined my life. It's fucking awesome, dude.
And I just sit there like, yeah, that could probably get away. But so much shit I watched in that time period couldn't. The Mighty Boosh might?
You couldn't make Beavis and Butthead. And dude,
oh God, no.
And then the remake or the re-releases of Rocko's Modern Life. Yeah, some of the episodes they've like edited shit out.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. You couldn't remake Ren and Stimpy.
No,
you couldn't make like Rocko's Modern Life was such an interesting show because it was a children's show, but it's like a show that you can enjoy as an adult as well. Like when you like go back and like think of some of the episodes, I was like, oh, so
that
that's
is
what they're
the
referencing.
best
You just
form
write
of
it
children's
good.
entertainment. Objectively.
Well, the episode where he's just walking through the woods and he was picking berries, and then he picks one and like the berry disappears and you hear this gorilla roaring like in pain, and it's like you realize he didn't pick a berry, he grabs one of the gorilla's testicles. It's like, yeah, they edited that out. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's all gone. That shit's all gone.
Fucking modern cartoons suck. They just destroy all the fun.
Adventure Brothers is still good.
Adventure Brothers is still
because
good.
that made me feel like it's gonna make me feel like a kid again.
Well,
dude, oh my
what
god!
annoys me, and this is what's annoyed me about the safe comedy, is when you start getting, because comedy is inherently supposed to push boundaries. When you get rid of offensive stuff, all you're really left with is nonsense and talking about your genitals.
Well,
yeah, like a lot of
well, no, talking about your genitals.
Big mouth.
Yes.
Depends on who you are, because Amy Schumer can do it all she wants. It's just not funny.
Wow, Amy Schumer is just not funny.
Yeah.
Well, that's because
I
she's
mean,
a woman.
No, it's because Anthony Jeselnik isn't writing her jokes anymore.
No, it's hilarious because like, you know, most of my best friends. It's funny because most of my best friends are like, with the exception of the guys I knew in high school, most of my best friends are ethnic or some kind of minority. And so, like, my best friend in grad school is the gay dude. And like, if they knew, like, the kind of texts that I send to him every once in a while, or like what we'll say to each other, they would freak the fuck out. Like I was in his neck of the woods during the summer, and I texted him like, "Yo, faggot, where are you?
Hey,
we need somebody to show up and glitter the place up."
We're on YouTube.
Oh, sorry. Good point. And I'm like, but I'm like, he's my but that's the thing is he's one of my best friends. And I'm like, I'm saying that like to him as a friend.
Yeah.
Like if somebody else said that to him that didn't know him and wasn't his friend, I'd fucking swing on him, dude. Like he's my friend, dude. And I know people would be like, yo, you can't say that to a gay person. Like, he's my friend, man. I mean, the shit he calls me breeder and shit. We're friends. We bust each other's stones. That's what you do. Like this is
I actually do that with my buddy all the time. Like we literally just fucking insulted each other.
Who the
It's
fuck
great.
are you? But that's the thing is,
Yeah,
like, this is a guy.
I just sent my friend like Piper Perry memes and Boondocks memes.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
And he's black, so
yeah, you fucking rip into each other. And what the thing is, what all these fucking like sensitive, you know, snowflake participation trophy people need, they don't understand is like the reason, like when
They're
you're
not
when
human beings. They're
no,
lizards.
when you're really close friends, like you're guys and you're really close friends, right? You say the shit to each other because it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything to you. Like that's.
Oh yeah, I sent him this one also because that shit was hilarious.
Fucking
Oh,
classic.
What? Okay. I'm trying to comprehend what's even going on here.
Who knows?
This is a black dude with a lampshade on his head.
Oh, I come back, and this is what I see.
Welcome to the podcast. Like, honestly, this is pretty tame.
I've seen that ad. That ad is hilarious.
That's an ad?
That's an ad?
Yeah, there's an actual ad of that one. I've seen the ad on Pornhub before. It is fucking hilarious.
What's it? Is it trying to sell porn? Is it trying to sell? What's it trying to sell?
It's a porn ad.
I think it's trying to sell the guy in the lampshade.
Actually, yes, it's trying to sell what's it called? Their what's it called?
Oh
Their
shit!
video.
Chandler just made a funny.
Except I don't think they can be sold for money anymore.
And Chandler just ruined the funny.
Yeah, no, I'm not surprised by that. Pocket protector attacks again. But the thing is, like, you know, and that's the thing is, like, that's part of male bonding. Like, guys, we bust each other, especially if you're like from the Jersey, Philly area.
Part of male bonding. We just sell.
I do the exact because I have like most of my friends are like female, but for my male friends, like we just rib on each other all the time, and it's great.
Yeah. And that's the thing is, like, you break each other's balls, and that's just part of the like. I know.
Let me get this straight. So, like, you guys like pull one out and just rub each other.
That's not what breaking balls means.
Yeah, breaking
fucking
balls
women
is where you grab like something and just whack the ball.
No, look, breaking balls is obviously where you put on your stiletto vinyl boots and you stomp on them while pulling their collar.
You guys are obviously not from the Northeast. Nobody here is from the Northeast.
We're obviously fucking with you.
God
damn, that one's great.
I don't know you that well. That's the problem. That's the only difference.
Okay,
come to New Zealand. I will give you New Zealand hospitality. It'll be great.
Well, definitely, I'm not from the north.
Well, no, the New Zealander would understand if I said taking the piss. That's what they,
Dude,
you know.
in New Zealand, taking the piss is like a tradition.
Yeah,
I say taking the piss.
That's what breaking your friend's balls is in, you know. Now there's a difference. It all depends on the situation. Like when your buddies are breaking your balls, it's one thing.
It just reminds me of someone from Boston.
See, I've heard the term busting your balls.
Busting your balls, breaking your balls, whatever. It's the same.
I've heard busting your chops.
Busting makes me feel good.
I've heard of popping a cap.
I heard of biting the pillow.
I mean, where I'm from, we just call
the
it
expression is like taking a piss. Like that's basically what we have. Is like
Chandler, let's be honest. You haven't done buddy.
So okay, so
breaking
the balls means taking a piss. Okay, I think.
No, in New Zealand, that's what we call it because like rubbing each other in New Zealand is like a tradition here.
Taking the piss. Okay.
It's making fun of each other.
I mean, there's one where if you want to go hang out with your white friends, it's called riding the horse.
Oh my god.
God damn.
Really?
I fucking hate you.
I feel like I'm the only one in here that's not gonna get that.
It's because you're a whammon.
That makes it even
This is a boys only club whammon.
Well,
that makes it
even. Ruin the joke.
Hey, you know, do me a favor. Don't drive her away because if she leaves, then somebody like Spooky's gonna come back.
Yeah, I know. I don't like Spooky. Like this girl is much better than Spooky.
Oh, hi.
She's a person. Well, no, unlike Spooky, she's a person.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's the improvement.
Oh.
Did Spooky leave the server?
No.
Huh?
I'm glad I'm person worthy. Question.
I mean, that's good. That's better than me.
Yeah, no, the fucking stuffy.
No, I'm just really lost here. So like, I'm gonna just say.
Okay. But according to Necro, I'm not a people.
Nah, you're a fucking 7 foot tall redneck golem.
Also, my Twitter bio has a question mark after person.
I'm not a people. I'm a drink.
I'm eventually going to change my pronouns to he,
we're all
her.
gonna be inanimate objects. Can I be Mount Fuji?
I'm not a human. I'm an attack.
later.
What the hell? Oh,
He fucking cut out.
I'm not sure, but like that joke quit being funny like a year ago.
That joke.
Well, the
quit
attack
being
helicopter
funny
meme?
pretty
Yes, it did.
fast, like right after.
Yeah. Well, it's because no one was willing to just come up with something dumb to say instead of attack helicopter. It's like, what? I identify as a cucumber sandwich.
Chandler identifies as a pocket.
I only sexually identify as a pocket.
No, you sexually identify as gaped.
Ooh.
The anime or the object.
Not gaped. Gaped.
Oh.
I still don't know.
No. No. Yes.
Chandler, do me a favor and type gape into Pornhub, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean,
I know exactly. Okay, now that I understand what you're saying, I know exactly what you're talking
Should
about.
I
No, you
look this
don't.
up?
No, you don't.
No!
Yes.
It's
Oh.
hard to hear your
Yes.
fucking voice.
It's because you keep talking, Chandler.
No, it's just his mic is terrible.
Yeah, his mic is terrible.
Well, then I did turn my voice thing down like a while ago and don't fucking care to turn it back up.
It's
I-
fucking loud as hell. You're literally the loudest one here.
Who? Stuffy?
Yeah.
I must have turned him
Yeah.
down because I have it readjusted for him then.
Let me check. Nah, everyone's at like 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I had myself. Hold on.
All these new phrases I'm learning today. I'm so tempted to look them
Is
up.
that better?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
just
tell-
look
I-
them up.
Hey, you want me to teach you a couple in Italian? I can.
Like riding the horse.
That's not no. I teach them real good ones. Real good ones.
Okay, give me one.
How
Test of the
about
gods.
leaving the?
There you go. There's a good one. Test of the gods. I'm not gonna tell you what it means, but you know, you can look that one up.
Okay.
Testa de cazzo. Testa de cazzo. Testa de cazzo. Testa de
Just
cazzo.
type it into voice chat.
Type it into voice chat. It probably will pronounce it like an American. I'm not a god. Probably
Oh,
will
I found
pronounce
it.
Testa de cazzo. There you go. There you go. It's pretty foul. It's not that foul, but it's alright.
Let's see here.
I need to reclip that one.
Oh, that's a cute meme. That's pretty hot. Pretty cute.
Oh, that's a very fancy way to say that word.
What?
Ah.
Fancy? That's just like. What is this? What everybody does to me all the time. They scasato e coglione. One of the things they do. Scasato e coglione. Coglione. They break in my balls all the time. Scasato e coglione.
Hot.
Okay, random segue questions. Has anybody in here ever had a lobster roll before?
A lobster roll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it taste like?
Yeah. Meh.
Lobster.
It depends on the mayonnaise that they use.
It depends on the lobster too.
It depends
Yeah.
on whether or not they hate you.
No, that's just, all that determines is whether they're spitting it or not.
Or cum. That's where the mayonnaise comes from.
I swear to God.
One day you're gonna get shot, and I'm not going to be surprised.
What?
You heard me.
I know I didn't. One day I'm going to get shot.
Yeah.
Yep. And I'm not going to be surprised.
Why would I get shot?
Do I really need to list the reasons?
Yes.
Where to begin? I don't know. You're a test de ragazza. Hey, let's start
Non
with that.
español.
God, days in Maraganas.
Look, I don't speak dirt over the wall. Can you speak a normal human?
Latin is normal
the one
human.
guy who would.
That is.
The one guy who would.
I'm a bad person, and that's pushing it, dude.
What was the Fenrox or whatever? He might understand half of this shit. Italian and Spanish are like somewhat mutually intelligible. The thing is, like,
yeah,
I only know enough Italian to get myself into trouble. I don't know enough Italian to get myself out of it.
Okay, so you learned to curse in Italian, but nothing else.
Well, what do you think? I grew up in an Italian family. 90% of the things that everybody remembers curse words.
Yeah.
Like when you legit learn a foreign language, and I'm not talking like in class. I mean, like you go to a foreign country and you legit start learning the language, or if you come from a foreign country and teach your kids legit the language, the first freaking thing you're going to learn and the last thing you're going to forget is the cuss words. That's just how it is.
The first thing you're going to learn if you play your cards right is how to say harder.
Yeah, dude, if you play your cards right. Dude, like half the shit I know in Korean, half the shit I remember in Korean is insults and cuss words.
Man, they must really like you down in Korea.
I probably couldn't order a cup of coffee at this point, but I could sure get into a fight. Because that's what I remember.
If I ever go to Korea, I'll have to take you with me. It'll be great. We could just fight.
No, it'll be fucking awful.
I mean, if you play your cards, if you play your cards really right, the first words you can learn is no and stop.
Pretty sure that's playing your cards wrong.
Yeah, exactly. No and stop. Not for unknown. No. That's standard.
Hold on. No, here's how it will sound.
Yeah, for unknown. What was the line from Analyze That? Is like, you've never been told no before, have you? Yeah, I've been told no, but it's like, no, please, no, stop, no. Yeah, that's the Slano Taco right there.
But how are they supposed to find the hole because it's unknown?
If he can't find the hole, he'll make one.
That's what
Hey, dude, you know what the best part about necrophilia is, right?
No, stop.
For a while. You know, I don't want to hear. Go cold immediately.
When you get bored of one hole, you can always make another.
There you go.
You are aware this is on YouTube, so yes, officer. This is Stuffy. He lives in America. Please arrest him.
The only thing is, I seriously doubt any of my students. Like most of my students don't listen to
YouTube.
They're freaking normies, dude. Most of my students are normies.
Oh, that's great for you because they probably don't want to listen to this crap.
Socialists?
It's a college. What do you expect? They might recognize my voice.
How about you convert all of them over to Gamergate?
Wait, what?
Convert them all to Gamergate.
Yeah, good luck with that, buddy.
That actually sounds worse than socialism.
What, Gamergate?
Guys,
yep.
We'll have Donald Trump tweet out. We'll start Gamergate too.
No, well, you know what? Out of all the movements that have been successful, Comicsgate really is the one. They just Comicsgate, yeah, they created their own industry.
Yeah, like but here's the trick. Unlike Gamergate, they had a goal.
Hey,
yeah,
which means they could achieve said goal.
Yeah, and they did. I mean, granted, there's still some like bullshit, retarded politics going on in there.
Okay, here's the thing. There is one movement more successful than that.
What?
That was Basement Farm.
Oh my fucking god.
Fuck.
Putting mother's basements on kiwi farms.
Oh God. I don't know why you guys spend so much time worrying about that dude. He's a complete poser.
To be fair,
If any,
that was literally like a sentence from my mouth that got that done.
I still think the whole mother's basement thing came out of nowhere. Like one minute everybody was like talking normally, like how you would talk about a normal YouTuber, and all of a sudden I get smacked in the face with a giant bandwagon of, oh, he's all.
Yeah, that's because he fucking called JonTron a Nazi.
Actually, quite a few
And just
things.
kept going.
He called JonTron a Nazi.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Why does okay? I understand. He
compared JonTron to the
pedophile
director of Neju no Susume, who is a Holocaust denier.
Oh, dude, I did an episode of like Pause on Point,
Yeah,
and we're trying to find this fucker's Twitter. It is the most spiciest shit you've ever seen.
Look. Okay, y'all say shit about people, right? Libido Cayman is Jewish. Now I'm outing him here in public. Libido Cayman is Jewish, and he's a Holocaust skeptic. I think deep down inside, Libido Cayman's got some serious issues from Hebrew school.
I mean,
he had some really bad experiences.
Well, it's one of those tricks that the quickest way to get someone to deny something is to say you can't argue over the small details.
And that's exactly what happened. Like, he's like, man, everybody's telling me, like, in Hebrew school, my father and everybody like that is telling me I can't deny the Holocaust. Like, dude, Libido Cayman is an interesting dude.
Okay, here's the thing.
I won't say he's nuts, but he's an interesting dude, and he's an interesting dude. I'll leave it at that.
I mean, all I'm saying is 12
like, come
billion
on,
is
like,
a pretty big number.
No, it's not. Genghis Khan probably killed more.
But 3 is a match.
Yeah, but didn't the Final Solution start in like 1942, 43?
I don't remember. And let's not talk about Nazis because we're gonna get.
Yeah.
Okay.
And somebody's gonna.
Well, I mean, you can't even say the word.
Oh fuck! I just said it.
So instead of that, let's talk about the trend.
You come
Nice.
and thankfully you go.
Whoever did that was. Oh fuck! I thought somebody did that, and I was like, wait, hold on, wait. Pocket Protector, you said you're Native American?
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it! If we boot you, it's a hate crime.
I was about to say, would you like a blanket?
Can't you be white? Can't you? Just
I thought you were
be
Mexican,
white? So we
dude.
can boot you for like no reason, and it's okay.
Yeah, just be white.
I love the fact that 4 is so full on Spurg that he missed the joke.
I know, I
What?
heard.
What did you say? What did you say?
It's Pocket Protector if he'd like a blanket.
Oh, you're fucked up, dude.
White man, give us blanket to keep warm. Infected with smallpox.
Oh.
To be honest, like, yes, there were assholes that did that. I honestly think.
Yeah, but
that there
most
were
of them were legit. When you actually look into it, a lot of them were accidents.
Yeah, a lot of them were. But like the dudes who were doing that shit on purpose were probably in the extreme minority.
And fuck those guys.
As well.
Yeah.
Literally,
Like-
in prison.
The trick is, you don't realize if you're a carrier or not when you're inoculated.
Well, you have immunity, and a lot of these diseases do actually remain in you. That's why if you have chickenpox, like you have chickenpox technically for life.
Yeah, you can carry it for the rest of your life.
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, I'm a chickenpox carrier because I had it when I was a kid.
That's why it's told that it's best to get while young.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Although
I'm a carrier for measles because apparently my measles vaccine didn't work.
Well, that's how you get people like Typhoid Mary. Typhoid Mary was immune to the disease, but she still carried it, and that's how she passed it.
Yeah.
And it's like chickenpox actually, like, as you get older, you can develop shingles, which is like weird outbreaks of the disease.
I've had the shingles once or twice because actually had my immunizations, but because of a sickness that I got when I was a teenager, it wiped all my immunizations out.
Yeah, it'll fuck up. Yeah, if your immune system gets fucked up from something, like you can have an outbreak of shingles, and it's basically just a resurgence of chickenpox, if I recall correctly. It's weird, but like it's one of those things where like your immune system just takes like a dive.
I was about to say, I thought it was measles
well.
that caused shingles, not chickenpox.
Yeah, well, I think I got shingles once or something like that because basically
it's one of them.
Basically, when I was like a teenager, I caught a sickness that it basically like wiped all my fucking immunity out.
I think we should ask the expert, Chandler. Is it chicken?
What, are you a med student?
No, he's a chicken.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it is chickenpox.
Allegedly.
And I should know because I'm a Gallus human hybrid.
Pocket protector, you're special.
You took all that time to say that.
I love how that's the way to fill dead air.
I mean, I do call myself the greatest mind this side of the Trail of Tears.
That's fucked up. Let's move past that shit. And besides, my ancestors weren't even here when that shit happened. Y'all can suck a dick.
An ancestor of mine was exempt from the Trail of Tears because she was married.
Really? To a white dude?
Yep. Miscegenation laws didn't kick in for a while if you weren't black.
What?
No, anti-miscegenation laws. It's yeah, where people couldn't get married. You know, here you want to know a funny fact? Because I'm Italian and you're black. If it was the 1800s, you and me could get married because I'm colored. But in the 20th century, like by like the 1940s and 50s, I'm white. Yeah, I'm white now. So
yeah, they changed like the people who support the progressive stank, like they absolutely hate Asians as well.
I'm not enough of a greaseball anymore.
Well, I'm just sitting there. It's like, let's see. Italians were victims of the largest lynching in American history.
New Orleans,
one of the largest mass shootings of American history.
That doesn't sound
really.
St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
No, that was.
They were also the perpetrators, but
yeah, but that was only a couple guys. It was like how many? Oh, all right. I gotta look that up.
I think it was like 15, 20.
No. St. Valentine. I gotta look that up. St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
Murder of seven members.
Oh,
only
it's 7 dudes. It's only 7 dudes. Yeah.
Chicago's North Side.
So it's just super famous.
And it was shotguns, not Chicago typewriters.
Yeah. It's like that's not much at all.
Yeah, no.
That's like one more person than the OK Corral.
I thought the OK
It's
Corral
amazing how
5.
these.
Oh, okay. 6.
Okay,
yeah, the OK Corral was.
Probably 5 or 6.
The OK Corral listed at 3 deaths.
Really?
How
That's
many wounded?
It's really small.
Yeah, because there was like 12 or 13 people shooting.
Yeah, no, only 3 people died.
Huh.
What the fuck? How shit are these people's aim? What the fuck?
No shit.
Dude, when you're being shot at, your aim goes to shit quick.
Well, yeah.
Right.
Only 3 guys died? No shit.
At least one of them just got shotgunned at point blank, so yeah, that dude's dead.
Only one of the Clinton brothers died. No shit.
Stuffy, the guy that got shot point blank, was it a scatter or a slug round?
Nah, they were all slug. Really?
Yeah.
Who had the scatter?
That was when buckshot started to become a thing.
Who had the scatter gun?
Yeah,
Doc
I mean
Holliday?
buckshot. Sorry, buckshot or slug. Because I know that some people, I've heard stories of people who have able to take slugs, but not scatter shots because of
You're not taking a slug at point blank to the
to
the center of mass.
No,
Like,
dude, a slug.
Like that's just gonna fuck so much up.
Yeah, no, that's gonna punch a hole
Was
in
it a
you.
slug or a rifle round? I forget. But there was like a story of someone who took like a bullet, like point blank range, and survived. Was it a shotgun?
Dude, there was a congresswoman who took a bullet point blank range and survived. She took it to the face.
There's a
that might be the person I'm thinking of. It's been a while.
Now that sounds like a strong, independent woman.
Yeah, there was this.
Quite literally, Gabrielle Gifford survived getting shot in the face like twice with a 9mm.
Oh yeah, there was a politician that got shot multiple times while giving a speech, then stood up, finished the speech, and then went to the hospital.
Wasn't that
Good old
Theodore
Teddy
Roosevelt?
Roosevelt.
Wasn't he like shot during the speech, and he kept on doing it, and the guy kept on shooting him, but he didn't. He kept on speaking.
Yeah, that's Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah,
Fucking
he punched the guy out too.
Yeah, like he's probably the second most badass president we've ever had.
Theodore Roosevelt once delivered an 84-minute speech after getting shot in the chest.
Yep, and he he punched the guy out too. He got shot in the chest, punched the guy out, and then did the speech.
Yeah, the only person more badass was Andrew Jackson, who had someone try to assassinate him. Fucking beat him so bad, the would-be assassin so badly that his presidential bodyguards had to pull him off the dude.
And you know what's funny is he said the banks and the Rothschilds sent this guy to kill me. The dude was like Alex Jones before Alex Jones.
To be fair, he had just shut down the National Bank.
Well, yeah.
Ed had cleared the U.S. of all debt.
Dude, I need to learn more about Theodore Roosevelt because this guy sounds fucking awesome.
You also want to learn more about Andrew Jackson, who fought in 36 duels.
I know Theodore Roosevelt.
And he led the American forces to battle in New Orleans.
Okay.
And where we had like 10 casualties, and the British had like a couple thousand.
Okay, Bio. Teddy Roosevelt. He loved boxing so much. He pretty much, if you work for him, he has boxed you in the past. He's boxed pretty much everyone that was around him.
Oh Jesus! Oh man, this guy sounds awesome. Why can't we have politicians like that?
We can. It's just, I mean, we do have. I mean, Texas has Congressman Big Boss.
Okay, so the Andrew Jackson's attempted assassin. Okay, it's was it Richard Lawrence?
I don't remember. I just remember that story because it's such a badass thing. Oh, and he also convinced a lot of Native Americans that it is in their best interest to go to Oklahoma.
Okay.
I don't get it.
Thanks, Jackson.
Andrew Jackson was the one who instituted the Trail of Tears.
Okay.
I keep forgetting what the Trail of Tears was.
The forced migration of a fuck ton of Native Americans.
Yeah, that.
Oh yeah.
Go back to your reservation, Chandler. Oh, nothing. I was making a joke. Never mind.
Which actually caused a lot of problems when we started expanding. Oh, he's also the president who came up with the concept of manifest destiny.
Man, oh, I know that. I heard it from the night at museum.
Why does that sound like the most normie thing I've ever heard?
Because it is. Yes, my giant crocodile man. Build those temples.
And I'm fighting a giant tiger.
Oh, you're running,
called King Bang,
fucking... I can't remember the name that Games Workshop decided to give lizard people.
The lizard men. I'm building temples.
Yeah. Fucking Aztecs.
Yep. I'm like, build those temples and sacrifice those Norskins. Yeah. Guys, I'm gonna go now. This has been fun, but I'm finished my one bottle of vodka. Then I'm running out of buzz. So
Alright.
All right,
So
you
I'll see
have
you
a
guys
nice
later.
night.
This
you
was
should
fun.
never run out of buzz.
Listen, my family gets worried when I drink because my auntie was an alcoholic, and she's always like, "Oh, it just takes one drink," and I was just like, I don't want them to fucking worry because they'll nag and bitch at me. So I'm just staying to the one. So, thanks for having me, guys. I'll see you next time.
Alright.
So I have an alarm as going off somewhere in my room. I've never heard this alarm before. It's not my phone, and I have no clue what it's from. But it's going off like once every like 45 seconds. So I have no idea where it is.
Have you tried looking at? Wait, so something that's not in your room but not from your phone?
Oh, that's
not-
creepy.
It's in my room, but it's not from my phone, and it's an alarm I've never heard before, nor have I ever made or bought or whatever.
Have you
Maybe
tried
someone's
to?
trying to gaslight you.
Have you tried to follow the sound?
I'm playing WoW and we're streaming, and it's taking me, and it rings like once every 45 seconds. So that would have me having to stand in the middle of the room like that and hear that, and then follow that.
Dude, just stop playing WoW for a moment and just find it. What, are you that lazy?
I'm not to the point that I'm actually that annoyed.
Maybe it's your wife's black son.
Wait, so if it's not annoying you, then
I didn't say it's not annoying me.
Okay.
It's just that annoying.
I am deducing that here that the noise is probably a moaning female.
What?
I have the suspicion that it's a clown.
I'm also in the clown camp.
That probably sounds better, actually.
I mean, for years to work, Unknown would have to be capable of pleasuring a woman.
Oh, that is... There's no doubt there.
My theory still stands.
Are we getting to this type of conversation at 1:41 in the morning on a public live stream? I see how it...
No.
Okay, just making sure. Cause someone's if you sewn it, you own it. That did not come right. Forget what I said.
I mean, if they're property, you own it.
I just thought about that in context, and it's way worse.
Speak.
What?
I didn't even think of that.
See, you thought of it. I realized it.
I was thinking of a different joke.
Oh no, you need to hang out with more black people.
Oh.
Wait, she didn't catch it?
I didn't catch it either.
Catch what?
In the rye.
I don't get it.
Okay.
Okay.
It might be better.
Okay, I'm looking this up. Okay.
Okay.
Wait, she's going to look up Catcher in the Rye now?
The
Okay. Okay.
Oh, the book. Book.
I love my puns.
Actually, I haven't read that book yet. It was one of the few books that we didn't read in the schools. We read Mice and Men instead. So I don't know the context of that joke. Sue me.
Well, the actual
wouldn't wanna sue
context was what you said.
I don't want to sue myself.
Oh. Actually, that's a good point. Suing yourself would be counterintuitive. I mean, would you be losing money or gaining money?
You have to pay a lawyer.
So
But if you win the...
No matter
Oh.
Yeah, no matter what, you're paying a lawyer. If you're dumb enough to sue yourself, you're probably paying 2 lawyers because you would hire...
I remember this one person who tried to sue themselves, but because he couldn't pay up, he was trying to make the government pay.
I'm trying.
This has to be a fucking joke.
Yeah, he went to trial and everything, and he tried to sue himself, and...
Yeah, people are stupid.
For what reason?
Because people are fucking stupid.
Why
if I
did he
remember
sue?
right, it was for committing a crime, and he didn't want to commit it, but he couldn't stop himself.
Wait, so did he admit to committing a crime also?
I don't even know by that point.
He was fighting his inner demons.
Well, after the dude tried to sue himself, we're all pretty sure he's
It's
special.
one man cast.
Okay, we're very sure he's special.
No, I'm just saying he is one man cast.
I don't want to fuck with that guy. He'll cut me. He'll cut me.
Honestly, yeah, probably.
Yeah, well.
Why? What makes you say that?
What, did he kill me? He cut me?
Yeah.
Probably would.
Dude, one man cast is legitimately insane.
And he basically
Remember
fucking
that giant debate? He says he will never commit a crime because there's no way he could possibly get away with it.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Like, we were arguing with him for a while about crime and shit like that, and he was talking about how he never would or could commit a crime because it's stupid, because if he did, then he'd just get arrested. And we're like, not if you get away. And it's like, well, it's not really possible to get away. And then we were about to explain how that's not true. Then we were like, you know, I think it's just better for him to think this.
When the reason you're not going to commit crimes is because you believe you won't get away with it? Better that you think that. Because, you know, most people are impeded by the moral implications.
No, that's
gotten
actually
into
been
a
demonstrated. That's actually been demonstrated to be false. Most people actually don't commit crimes because they don't think they'll get away with it.
Yeah.
But they think they're better people than they really are. Like, that's one of those weird things, man, about human psychology. It's scary.
So,
Do you think you're better than people when you take only one free sample, or do you just say fuck it and try to take all the free samples? That's the real question of society.
That, my friends, is utilitarianism.
Based.
Taking more than one free sample?
That is not utilitarianism. That is actually the opposite of utilitarianism. Although thinking yourself as, oh yeah, even
that one scene from Clerks.
Which one?
The one where he's sitting there painting. Oh fuck, can't remember her name at the moment. Girlfriend at the beginning of the series, at the beginning of the movy.
Oh, the one
when he's painting her nails behind the box, behind the counter, and just has money that says "please take exact change," and he's basically betting on paranoia.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually a good scene. And it's really actually kind of true. People think they're being watched.
Oh, even better. You want to know where Kevin Smith came up with that?
Where?
They fucking pulled that shit.
They did. I'm not surprised.
Like, I think the only thing that he said, the big thing in the movie he said didn't happen was they did not play hockey on the roof. The stores closed for some reason. Brian Johnson, who's a member of Tell 'em Steve Dave, the podcast Tell 'em Steve Dave, put on the front door, store closed due to bubonic plague. Just because he didn't want to come into work.
Oh, dude, the 90s were such a great time. You could get away with that shit. Oh, God. Like,
But no, fool, I would definitely suggest listening to Tell 'em Steve Dave.
God, you could not get away with 90% of the shit that Kevin Smith made in these movies. Like, oh my... Dude, you know, he visited my campus.
Kevin
Because,
Smith?
of course,
Probably.
he visited my college campus. That was the one weekend I decided to go home. I went home, and all my buddies were like, yo, Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes were here. And I'm like, wait, what? And they're like, yeah, we met him and everything, and you were home. I'm like, are you serious? Like, yes. At first I thought we were breaking my balls and just like fucking making fun of me. No, he actually showed up on campus with Jason Mewes, and he was just fucking hanging out. And this is this is before like Dogma, before he really got big, but like right after Chasing Amy came. And
it's so weird that he got big that he really exploded on Dogma.
Which is like honestly like his worst movie, if you ask me.
No, Zack and Miri.
I never saw that one. But
Hark, the coins have fallen on the counter. The coins.
I'm just remembering that one image with them as coins.
But like, he was really smart on marketing Dogma though, because he protested his own fucking movie.
Yeah, I don't know. Like it's the sad thing about Dogma is like it's so like sophomore year of high school, like.
Yeah, it's literally him going through existential crisis about his religious upbringing.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's
no, that's from his own mouth.
No,
it's about.
I mean, so it's obvious. Atheist.
Maybe.
No, he's not.
He's
that
still Catholic.
No, I'm trying to remember how he put it. He doesn't fucking care. Like, he's kind of lapsed in it. He doesn't go to mass. He goes to mass once or twice a year and goes and prays before a movie. But that's about it.
Wow. Does he get a confession?
Probably.
I see. That's a funny thing is I'm Italian, but I'm not Catholic.
Yeah. Honestly, he could pray.
Says I'm weird.
Fucking says everything on his podcast, so that should count as fucking confession.
Yeah.
He's an ordained minister, so he could probably get away with just confessing to himself.
What? How? Anybody can get ordained in anything now anymore. What the? Fuck?
Well, a lot of states you have to either be a justice of the peace or an ordained minister to sign marriage licenses, and he wanted to be able to marry people.
Peace. The only peace I know is the religion of peace.
Wait, .com or .org?
Oh, did you hear about the trolling in Massachusetts? This guy came up with an amazing
Oh,
I'm
I'm assuming he's a guy. It could be.
Okay, what bridge was it? What bridge did he use?
Shut up! I want to hear this.
It was in like what's the town that begins with W? It's like Warminster or Westchester or something. No, it's not Westchester. It's something like in Massachusetts. They posted signs all over the place that said Islam is right about women. And this made, this made everybody's heads spin. Because they were like, either this is insulting Islam or it's insulting women, and I can't decide which. Like, everybody's heads were just like fucking spinning.
Yeah.
And they're trying to find like some kind of criminal thing they can pin this person with.
I mean,
all they did was just like pasted.
Dude, they're gonna set that dude up like the guy who made 3D printing guns.
Like all this person did is they just printed out, like like you could do it today, yourself. Like print out like signs that like on your printer at home. It just says Islam is right about women. That's it. It's just like one sheet, and the guy scotch taped them everywhere.
Honestly, it would probably work just as well in my town, except for a very different reason.
You mean all them rednecks in your town be like, man, maybe I should convert to Islam.
No, actually, they'd be all fucking pissed about it because how dare you mock Jesus?
How dare you mock Jesus?
It's like
Jesus is
what?
right about women, not Islam.
Well,
Next thing you know, we'll have my Italian cat down
the
here.
Bible is probably the most accurate about women, as women should submit.
I know everything that's in the Bible. I just never read.
Not ironically,
yeah, that
because
sounds
they'll
about
quote
right.
Leviticus. They'll have a Leviticus quote tattooed onto them.
Yeah,
That sounds
It's like,
particularly accurate to some people in the South. Mm-hmm. You want to
I
get
got what blows my mind is I got some family members who moved down. They live in Florida,
and one
my
man Cass was inside the chat.
Oh no, is he posting?
He was talking in the chat and said, "Hey, I was trolling," or no, "Yo, hey, no, oh hey, I saw that trolling."
oh, okay.
I don't know what he means.
Where?
Oh, he's talking about the Massachusetts trolling.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, they'd get pissed. Down here, they'd get pissed about you saying Islam was right about anything and then fucking you go, oh yeah, but in Leviticus it says the exact same thing as they say.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What the fuck?
What is this Islam you're talking about?
I hate this place because it's glitchy as all hell.
What place? You hate this
Oh
place?
my god, that fucking pool!
Okay, so...
that looks...
Yeah, I know.
Oh!
I attack one thing... Okay, this place is notorious for glitching the fuck out of their pulls, as you can attack one thing and it pulls everything in like the whole yard range. And it's just like, oh my god. I pulled...
Yeah, are you playing WoW right now? Are you playing WoW right now?
Yeah, I have the whole time.
Right on. Okay, that explains it.
Yeah, Stranglethorn is weird.
Yeah, there's literally this one place that I have a quest for that has a lot of glitches because you'll see, like, you'll pull one thing, and this has been shown on stream, like, 3 to 4 times. I will attack one thing, and for some reason, a whole bunch of things from across the area will be pulled, like, not even in relation. Not even the ones right next to that pull will get pulled. Oh.
It's almost as if Blizzard didn't bother to fix up their old game.
I talked about this at the beginning. I said straight up, I think they want this to fail. So that they can just
they
go,
went 100%.
see, you said you wanted WoW Vanilla, but you really didn't.
Okay, they said they went with the no changes thing, and they tried to put as many bugs as they remember inside the game, and this was a bug of over here, as well as you can find floating debris on land. Which is the most counterintuitive thing. You'll find this fishing note of floating debris, but you can't fish on land.
Like, Stranglethorn Veil was a bad...
It's great for leveling. It's great for selling, and it's great for leather, and great for... There's a lot of things Stranglethorn Veil is great for, but when it comes to its glitches, it can outweigh all the benefits. Because of that's how bad the glitches are. The creeps have an absurd amount of health compared to literally any other area. Stranglethorn Veil is like hell.
Yeah, but hey, they finally put in a looking for group channel. Like, yeah, the Dungeon Finder isn't there, but no one really cares about that. Like, all the Dungeon Finder does is create loot ninjas.
This has got to be my favorite Primus song. When known as Big Brown Beaver.
Oh shit, it's like 1. Oh shit, it's 2 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 2 o'clock. On the dot. Time to punch some 8th graders.
Fucking
Gonna
close
take
it
the
down.
weather channel so that I can watch it
1
later.
o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 5.
Close
I don't know.
it.
Maybe everybody's...
One last call for alcohol, so finish your whiskey or beer.
Dude, that is such a
Close.
millennial song, man. Because nah. Sorry. Nah.
Would you
Have
rather
you
I
seen the
sing
vi-
Dancing by
have you seen
myself?
the video?
A song about masturbating?
Have you ever heard of Stephen Lynch? Stephen Lynch probably wouldn't get played.
Yes! Oh no, he definitely could.
No, he couldn't.
If he puts out a special, he will get canceled. Especially since
Immediately.
he's got a song about fucking a hermaphrodite.
Yeah, he's got songs about everything. I mean,
He's
like,
got a song about putting a gerbil up your ass.
came down to the breakfast table, thought that I could cry.
Yeah.
Tried so hard, but wasn't able to look you in the eye.
I'm starting to think of...
Well, it seemed last night you caught me spanking it. No use hiding it, I was really...
Alright,
to
I'm
dry
probably
your
gonna end
eyes,
the stream
don't be so
I can
sad.
find wherever this goddamn alarm is now. Now it's
What
starting.
alarm?
This alarm that is going off every 30
It's
to 45 seconds.
not anybody I hear, dude.
As I'm saying, it's in my room.
No, he said he doesn't in his room.
It's she, and yes, it's in
Room.
my room.
Could just be tinnitus.
I still think you're a trans troll. I don't think you're a trans person. I don't think you're a trans trender. I think you're a trans...
Why the fuck is this something to bring up now?
Because I think Unknown is trans trolling to try to troll all the trans act.
Trans trolling?
Yes. My theory is that Unknown Otaku is only trans to troll the trans activists.
It's pretty fucking obvious.
Yes.
I've been with them long enough to know.
It's she.
Yeah.
Not saying shit.
That's why I refuse to refer to Unknown as she. Because
I mean, that's acknowledging that Unknown is a person, so...
Well, should I refer to Unknown as it?
I think
Quite possible.
I'm sure you're just transphobic.
Oh, yeah, sure, I am, yeah.
I mean, from everything I've heard, I don't think you believe that trans exists.
Why would I be afraid of any trans people?
Full.
Actually, I do. I will say this though. My
Full.
heart goes out to trans.
Full. I've met otaku in person.
And I'm
Is he
right.
masculine presenting?
I know it's bullshit.
I
Considering
feel
that,
like
considering that Unknown Otaku is simultaneously MGTOW but really bad at being MGTOW. Let's like
Look,
okay.
it's not his fault he likes getting his man clit sucked.
okay, wait.
Okay, wait, exactly. If you're trying to wrap your head around this, this is like beyond.
500 IQ 5D chess right
Yeah,
here.
this is galaxy brain shit. Let me.
No, I had an idea
Alright.
what that type of body part would look like, but I don't want to say it out loud for the sake of
Alright.
that. For the sake of the ooh.
It would look like a penis.
Yeah.
It would be.
Look, exactly.
It would look like a
exactly
penis
like a
because
penis.
No,
but
no, no. Or
it's
have you
functionally
ever
a penis.
Have you ever seen La Blue Girl? Have you ever seen La Blue Girl?
No.
Oh my god, maybe I'm just too damn old. Fuck.
Have you ever
La
seen
Blue-
that China porn?
La Blue Girl was a porn hentai from like the 90s, and the ninja girl could grow her clit to the point where it's just like 9 inches long, and she would fuck other girls with her clit.
That's just normal.
Wow.
a futa?
It's 90s
Alright.
hentai. Oh, figure. This is the same
Aw,
time
I'm
period that
lagging way
Uro
too
Super
much.
Doji came. What?
Gotta be
You're
shitting
what?
me. I'm lagging too much.
He's
Alright,
complaining
I'm
about
ending
the game.
stream.
We need to talk. Oh wait, stream is lagging.
Well, the game is lagging because I'm on stream.
I'm pretty sure like none of us were in any shape to actually talk about anything.
Alright.
Well, he
say-
just
you
wanted
can say
to
an
throw something
outro.
up there because he has PIC.
Fuck you, you motherfuckers.
Alright, Stuffy. you
Noinch, 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 noinch.
got- Okay, Dogma.
Oh, wait, we were gonna do that?
One of these days, we're gonna brain trust with me and Plot and
I keep
Joe
remembering. I keep
from
remembering.